Oh, hey, we are live. Damn, dude, that was really quick. I wasn't expecting that. He goes, "Hey, Vader, you want to intro the show today?" And I said, "What? Where's Alex? Alex isn't here yet." So, hey, here we are. Here we are. I got my.
It's the Matt Vader show.
The Matt Vader show. Yeah, I got my Team Candy Corn. We are repping the Brax sugar candy day. What is going on with my phone? Sorry.
Technical difficulties.
There we go. And yeah, it's been a day. It's been a day. People have kids and lives and stuff, and we had to like adjust our day. We're starting our day off today with the live stream. This is usually how we end it. So I'm usually,
usually liquored up by this
little bit liquored up, and I haven't even gotten started yet. So hey everybody, welcome to our live stream. We're starting the day off with the Saltcast IRL. I'm here. Nadia's here. How are you doing, Nadia?
I'm good. Yeah. Keep that candy corn away.
I'll keep your roast candy corn away. I can't eat very much of it, or I'll sugar out and it'll just be.
So if I see gross. Half that bag go, I should tell you to slow down.
That's a bad idea. Okay. I'm hoping this bag will last me to the end of October.
Yeah, all right.
That's what the goal is. That's the goal. But definitely, I rep Team Candy Corn over here, and you are definitely not.
So candy corn is trash, and I don't care who. Come at me, internet. Okay. I don't care.
That's all right. Matthew Kadish, our overworked and overly, I can't even think of a word. Our overworked and super sleepy producer is in the house pushing buttons.
I didn't even read any of the articles today.
You didn't do your homework?
You know what? Neither did I.
Do want to point out that Matt Vader superfan William Forbus has joined our membership.
The super salty member level, I believe. The extra salty. I think that's the highest level you can get. Welcome.
He's really good at giving other people memberships.
He
just got one himself.
I just realized
that's kind of strange. Yeah. But you know what? That's awesome. Thank you, Mr. Forbus. Welcome. Make sure you check out our members only section. If I'm sure you have already. I can't believe you haven't seen that already.
Some of Matt Vader's best stuff.
That's where I don't get us demonetized in there. For sure. We got some people in the chat today. I should probably acknowledge some of them.
You're doing good.
I know how to do this. I'm just not very good at it. Anthony Mark is here. Penny, Danny's mom, is here. Sean Stackhouse, welcome, Sean. Keely Chow. Somebody named Nadia. Somebody's got a black name, not a green name. What's up with that?
What?
You're not a member?
No.
Wow. Okay.
Way to support the show now.
Yeah, way to go. Good job.
I'm sitting here.
Man. Coach O Dragon, Wendy Hunter, Nerdy Neo. Welcome. I'm probably going to miss some people. The Chad Man. Farnsworth.
Did anyone make an announcement in Discord about a live stream?
I did not. It's completely messed up. Somebody go tell us, somebody in Discord, that we're live.
So normally we're about 4 hours into our recording schedule today, but unfortunately Alex had some family duties he had to attend to, so we're getting a very late start today.
Right. And Alex will be here. He's going to walk in the door behind me here literally any second. We just don't know when. He's less than 10 minutes away. Jay Price is here. I said Coach O'Dragon already, I think.
I don't think I have permissions to tag everyone in the Discord, though.
That's okay. I'll do it when Matt starts talking here.
Okay.
And doesn't quit talking here for a minute. So take it away, Matt. What's happening? What's going on? Are you not into this today? What's down?
I am so checked out right now.
Are you checked out?
Yeah. I'm like, you gotta get me early because like as soon as 2 o'clock hits, I'm done.
Yeah. I watched a bunch of movies yesterday. It was weird.
Yeah, you watched
I had like
You're All on Your Own or something like that.
What is it called?
The Conjuring?
No, I watched The Conjuring yesterday. I watched the Scream yesterday.
No one will save you.
And No One Will Save You. I watched that last night. I want to wait till Alex gets here to talk about that. I think he watched it. He probably didn't. But it's this goofy little alien invasion movie on Hulu right now.
Yeah, and the members are actually going to get Nadia's first time reaction to the trailer.
No.
Yeah. That's what we record everything.
We're going to be releasing that on Monday.
Everybody's going to see me faint.
Yeah. Funny, weird, little goofy movie. It's interesting.
We got a super chat from Mr. Forbus for $10. Yeah, my gifted membership ended and I wanted to upgrade. I wanted to highlight a J Price comment saying Alex is becoming a prima donna. It made me laugh out loud.
Oh,
Too funny.
He's a diva. I'll show up when I get there. Don't worry about it.
I don't think Alex is a diva.
No, he's gonna be really upset and angry with himself when he gets here. I'm gonna have to like shove the Shady Mile in front of us. Here, Jug, let's go.
That's what I'm saying.
so-
Like out of the three of you, I feel he would do a Kevin Smith cry. He would cry on camera.
No,
and that's never going to happen.
You know-
Alex isn't a crier.
Mm.
But Jay Price asked Matt Vader if you got an update on the MGM situation.
Last I heard of the MGM hacking situation is that they're back up to running and back to normal. Now, have they cleaned up the hacking? I really seriously doubt it, but they've managed to
Well, they have to
get their business going. So yeah, who knows? I am honestly waiting for the F1 thing to start and the whole strip go down from a hacker attack. Would
you
not
see-
surprise me at all. It would be pretty amazing.
Did you see them like pulling up the floor, the boards, the walkway for downtown on the strip for F1? They've like completely demolished. Like
Yeah, they're destroying the town to rebuild it. It's going to be nicer when it's all said and done. It's just kind of chaotic right now. Don't go down to the strip if you live here. That's their answer.
Also, I
So-
wonder if Las Vegas locals finally realize this is going to be 10 years, guys. This is not like a one-time event.
Well,
that F1's just going to be here.
No, they signed
for
it. They signed like a
10 years.
12-year contract.
Yeah.
12-year contract. There's going to be a race here every year, but to get the racetrack ready for those 12 years, they have to take some time this year to get it all ready to go, and then there'll be some light maintenance to keep it up and running. Hey, Alex is here. He just rolled in, just like I said he was.
Yeah,
going
people
to.
in chat were calling you a prima donna.
Yeah, you
Coming in
diva.
on your own time,
Diva.
Mr. Diva.
Are we live?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're live.
Oh,
Oh, what's up? Hello. Hi.
I think we're just sitting here talking to ourselves.
yeah. I thought you were. Give me 2 seconds to get my laptop out, and
Yeah.
we'll start the
He
show.
made me intro the show, man. It wasn't cool.
Oh,
Thanks.
That's great.
It's your
Good
job. It's
Yeah,
it's your fault.
And Wendy Hunter says, Matt Vader, you're doing great.
Yeah,
Look at that. Good job, guys.
it's not hard.
Sorry. Yeah. When it turns out, if you have 3 kids,
Yeah.
eventually one of them will just throw a big fat wrench in your whole day.
Mhm.
So
I was telling
Hi,
Nadia. I was telling Nadia earlier, with the exception of you and only you,
and only me.
we got rid of all of our friends long ago that have kids.
Aw.
Oh,
It's
so I have
like-
a high bar. Once
So
Chris
it's like,
and I
Yeah,
have
he's
ours.
gonna probably cut you out of his
It's
life.
like,
after
that.
I told her, I go, when you have kids, if you have kids someday,
I mean-
I'll see you in 18
I
years.
mean, June and I have a kid, so
So, well, yeah, but I'm not at your house very often anymore.
We're not at my house, right? Why do you have corn?
Ugh.
Candy
things?
corn,
Candy
baby.
corns? Are you a candy corn guy?
I'm a team candy corn, baby.
No way.
And these are the best ones. See the candy
Oh, the big
pumpkins?
fat pumpkin
The
ones.
pumpkins. The
Yeah,
candy
yeah, yeah.
Pumpkins. They're
Gross.
fantastic.
I love candy
It's like
corn.
I just like to stick them
I'm
in
taking-
I love candy corn too.
Am I
Oh,
the
really?
out?
Yeah,
out?
you're out.
Am I out?
You're
Does
out,
Jude like
Nadia.
candy corn?
I don't know.
Oh.
Anyway, how far have we gotten? Are we talking about the
We're just
subjects yet?
starting.
Or we're just
No,
we're
we're
just
just
shooting?
Just
shit.
BS.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
just calling out people in the chat.
Oh, right on. Yeah, sorry everybody. My day got totally goobered up. But we're ready to roll now. I'm good to go. And did we run this by the producer yet? Possibly just making this whole day a big fat live
We
stream.
might.
We're talking Scream
Yeah, that's not
And-
going to happen.
and Invasion.
4-hour live stream. I think we should do it.
I think we should do
We'll
it.
see
Why
how it
not?
goes.
Bring Jude in
You
here.
you might have to trade seats with Matt. He's kind of checked out today. Really, honestly, I've never seen him this checked out before.
He's-
like,
he's-
I didn't even read the article.
he didn't do his homework.
I read
he
the
didn't do anything.
articles.
Wow.
I did too.
I read, especially that.
I expect you all to read the article.
Well,
but, and I usually
we
read the
expect you to
articles,
produce the show, sir.
which I'm doing right now.
I read the headlines.
I read the headlines.
Oh my God.
Pretty much.
Listen, the headlines are pretty much all you need to
Yeah,
read.
I mean,
There's
for this
not a lot to these articles.
Expendables bomb. Oh,
Oh,
my.
Whoa.
Expendables didn't make a lot of money
Surprise
today,
there.
guys.
We hired Megan Fox as our main Expendables in a
Ooh.
1980s action hero
The
movie
Jason
genre.
Statham led Expendables franchise. It's like,
That
wait a
could
second.
work.
Wait,
That could work.
But it's a Stallone franchise.
Yeah,
it's not
but
a Jason Statham
Statham's
franchise.
been there from the beginning.
He has as the sidekick.
As,
So,
exactly. Yeah.
Vader,
Yeah.
we have not yet called out our top donators.
Our top donators. Oh my
Yes.
God. Honestly, dude, you're gonna have to do that because I cannot read.
Well, so we have our superstar of our Tuesday show, Mr. Forbus, who is now a Salty Nerd member.
Yes,
Very good.
Forbus. He watched the movie with you last night.
I
didn't
did. Yeah, you did.
he?
Yeah.
Good to see
And
him.
our top gifters are, of course, William Forbus and WG and Julian N.
Yes,
So
thank you.
thank you,
Wow.
Julian N.
Thank you guys.
And the top contributor for Tuesday, Mr. William Forbus, who just dropped another super chat on us
Oh my gosh.
for $20. Why not? 4-hour live stream. Let's do it.
See?
If Kay just needs to dip out and relax a bit, that's cool.
Yeah.
All
there you go.
right, you
Yeah,
got
dip out.
you got permission from our top donor to bugger
Yeah,
off.
get the fuck out of here.
I'll carry it. I'll do the producing, the camera switching, and you can take a break.
You got 2 hours with me.
There
I'm
will
out.
be a point when Jude comes in and she tags with.
Yeah, we're gonna
with,
tag Nadia out.
tag
And
her
Jude's
out.
gonna come in. It's gonna be. Listen, it might be a cluster today, but we're
See,
gonna
well,
work
you know
with it.
what that is that's the stuff we usually put on Spaces,
Yeah.
and that's us doing our recorded, edited shows
Well,
in the raw.
also,
It's pretty weird.
we have a new
So-
sponsor that we
Yeah.
have to do our first in episode ad read for. So like we need to record the episodes. It
Yeah.
can't just be like a
Oh,
live.
yeah.
But we'll see.
Well, I don't know. Blaine might be all right with us doing a little bit of product placement for him.
Yeah.
We got some swag.
It's my hat.
I
In
don't know
there.
if you got. Yeah, probably.
By the way, I thought he was a bot.
No,
I didn't know it's an actual person
shut up,
Until-
fake person.
until he responded to like 2 of my things that I was like,
he's
oh,
like, are you old enough to remember Tom on MySpace?
yeah,
Yeah.
He's like
that's-
the Tom MySpace of Criticless.
Yeah.
yeah, but he's really cool. He's really cool. Like,
Blaine's
we're
cool.
having conversation back and forth. I was
Yeah.
like, okay,
Blaine's a cool
Cool.
guy. So yeah, we have a new sponsor for the podcast, Criticless. If you haven't already, highly suggest going and checking out that app. We are all on it. I have become an addicted user
You have.
of the app. I think I'm close to 50 reviews already.
Yeah.
And I'm collecting my badges. There's little rewards that you get for using the app and doing different things on it, reviewing movies and joining groups and stuff like that.
It's funny. We got Odin addicted to it.
Oh, dude, Odin went hard.
And
Yeah.
Earlier today, Vader looked over at me as he was on the Criticless website. He's like, you know what? This is a really good website.
It's a great website. The
I like it.
desktop is
It's
good
fun.
too.
It's pretty fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I love the mobile app because when I'm on the fly, I'm just like, burning some time. Like, oh, I remember that movie. Let me do a review on it. But I hopped on for the first time. I hopped on to the desktop version, and I was like, oh gosh, this is freaking polished. It's like
Mhm.
it's a nice website. It
It-
looks good.
Yeah.
I use the desktop. It's better than Letterbox, I find.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, way
Yeah.
more fun. I don't use Letterbox. Letterbox
It's got
is for snobs.
your movie movie nerd weirdos in there to where that's what it's about. It's about movies and
Yeah.
TV shows.
Yeah.
Because you can review TV on there too, but it discards all the social media garbage. It keeps it pretty focused on what
It's very
we want
focused.
to
It's
talk
where
about.
people
That's what I like about
yeah,
it.
that's what I like about it too. It's not generic so much that you're just like hanging out with everybody.
Right.
It's very much like movie fans are here to talk about movies, and that's what we
Mhm.
do. And it's a niche, and I love that niche.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna-
Blaine is going to be joining us on
Yeah.
Tuesday live streams in
Oh.
October.
Can't wait.
to read some of the reviews off the app.
Nice.
He liked my Barbie review.
I
Because I
didn't-
opened up with check notes. Somebody called me a Brie Larson feminist for liking this movie.
What?
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
Wow.
But I like it because I'm making lists. I made my
Yeah.
spooky season list, and then
Oh,
I made
yeah,
my
yeah.
top TV list. I haven't gone through and recorded it yet, though.
There's so many.
Reviewed it.
This is a really long ad for Criticless, but if
Yeah.
you can't tell,
It
we're
really is.
genuinely,
We're
we're
just
genuinely
talking
fans
about
of the app, and we're fortunate enough that they wanted to sponsor us, and we get to work together. But that's always the nerve-wracking thing. We're like, we got a sponsor. Do I really like the product?
Mhm.
And you're like, yes, this is freaking awesome.
Well, that's one thing we've always done well.
Yeah,
Is the few times we've had a sponsor,
like Dragon Champions or something like that.
we've always
Yeah.
made sure that we like what we're shilling first.
Yeah.
We're not going to go out there and we're not going to sell feminine hygiene products that we can't go out and test ourselves and say if they're good or not. So
Yeah.
you know what I
Sure,
mean.
that's a
I
great
would- I
example.
would love to see
Yeah.
you test feminine hygiene
Yeah.
products.
So
Vader.
how does this tampon thing work? That's
Is that a
weird.
series? Can we make that a series?
Matt Vader
Vader
tests out
tested
feminine hygiene.
products.
And
Let's do it. Let's go.
Is that a YouTube series? Well, that gets the clicks.
I'm tapping out of that one too, guys.
Yeah.
You're on your own.
It'd be like, what is it? What even is this thing?
Just pushes it out. And it just,
I'll just give you a cup. Just give you a
Oh,
cup.
God.
is this a confetti popper? This is too. Oh man, that was a weird tangent. All right, let's get into these. Let's get into these subjects here. Box office Expendables 4 debut.
No.
What are you doing?
Producing.
We got to build up to that.
Oh my
Alex,
God.
that's our-
According
that's
to the
our- that's our
email-
thumbnail.
Okay, according to the email, that's the first one on the list.
You got to do 2 stories and then the main.
Oh,
and you
jeez.
cover
Well,
up
then
the
put
rest.
them in that order. Dumb it down
You
for
can't, you can't
me.
just blow your load right at the
Dumb it
beginning.
down.
If you blow your load at the beginning, then the rest of the night sucks. You know?
Yeah, you're stuck with a bunch of feminine hygiene.
I know.
products after blowing your load.
What have I walked into today?
I don't think you guys know how to
We're
Do
gonna,
foreplay.
we're gonna
but-
start with the writer's strike ending.
Oh,
Is it though? That's my first thought.
Is it?
Is it though? All right. WGA and AMPTP reached tentative agreement to end writer strike, picketing suspended. Well, yeah, because everybody's running out of money. I don't know. We'll see. The WGA and the armpit people have reached a tentative agreement to WGA.
It does look like an armpit.
It's AMPTP. It looks like armpit to me.
We got
Said
an armpit.
in a joint statement this evening, quote, "We have reached a tentative agreement on a new 2023 MBA, which is to say an agreement in principle on all deal points, so everything across the board, subject to drafting final contract language." So the lawyers have to get involved, and then it gets real sticky. The WGA told its members in a release, which came just after sunset it's just after sunset on the start of the some holiday that I can't pronounce, that many had seen deadline to wrap up deal after 5 days of long negotiations. Okay, great, cool. Are we getting back to making terrible TV shows now
and movies.
and movies?
Can't wait for
Is that what-
She-Hulk season 2 to start.
Right?
start
Yeah. Are we
production.
going to keep getting this
It's gonna be
nonsense
fantastic.
and then get told that we're
I wanna
terrible
know
for not liking it?
I want to know what the difference is between the wiggas and the armpits. What's what?
Well,
WGA.
the writer's strike is the WGA, and
Yeah.
the
The
AM
armpits
Writers
are
Guild of America?
are the producers guild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the armpit.
Oh,
Armpits of the studios.
the
Yeah.
wiggas and the armpits.
Yeah,
So
you're
wait.
real careful,
Be
man.
real careful.
West side,
Does
east
this-
side.
but does this include the actors' strike?
No.
No, it doesn't
so
sound
it's
like it.
just the writers'
Yeah.
strike.
What were they striking over again? I don't remember.
I don't
The actors
Stuff.
stuff. Gotta
I want to get paid not to act.
yeah. Well, there were some really sad statistics that I heard. It was like 90% of the actors make less than $20,000 a year because there's just a bunch. Everybody's in the Screen Actors Guild, but they're all waiting tables in Hollywood somewhere, waiting for the big break.
Isn't that what most of them do anyway?
I think
Yeah.
that's like the story of Hollywood, right? That's what you do. That's the grind.
Yeah,
The
that's-
only reason to be in the Screen Actors Guild is for the health insurance.
yeah. Really, that's it.
Really, any union.
Well, I
you know.
mean, like, you get more work if you're in the union,
Mhm.
but yeah, pretty much the only reason to get in the union is so that you can audition for union gigs and have health insurance.
Mhm.
Interesting.
But you have to pay dues.
Yeah.
So if you're
Yeah.
still not working, it's still
What is
tough.
that monthly due? I've only
I
been
don't
in
know.
a
I've
union.
never
I've been
been
in a
in-
union once or twice, and I never really appreciated
I've never
I know
been in
with
a union.
the makeup union, it was a couple hundred. I think,
a
or
month.
Not a month.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not.
A
I
year,
don't
maybe?
remember. I was so close to being in the makeup. I just decided not to.
We have the power of the internet in front of us. Let me Google it real
Yeah.
quick. Let's see.
Real quick, we have a super chat from JT Guns for $2. Says, "Nice shades, Alex."
Thank
LOL.
you. Thank you.
And we got William Forbus for $10. What's the new sub goal this stream, S&P? Yeah, I wasn't looking forward to Criticless, but I had a lot of fun using it.
Who said that?
This is William Forbus.
Oh, William
Yeah.
Forbes. Right on.
Yeah,
Thanks
he's
for
on
using
there. I
it.
followed him. He's
Right
good.
on, man.
He wrote a really good article, a little good review on there.
Nice.
So our new sub goal,
50.
20.
50.
20.
Gotta think big, man.
All right. Well, Matt Vader says 50. We're going 50. Can we get 50 new subs?
50 new subs.
50.
How many people
Jeez.
are watching right now?
62 right now.
Oh, yeah.
But
Well,
most of them are already members, I think. We'll see. 20's fine.
Yeah, at a certain point, we're going to run out of people to gift memberships.
Yes.
but
That's a
then you got
terrible
to say
problem
how
to
many
have.
people will
Yeah.
upgrade their
Yeah.
membership.
All right. So 50 new members to answer William
That's the
Forbus.
goal.
Oh,
According,
no.
according to Matt Vader.
What a goal.
William's
Oh,
like,
God.
I got you, fam.
Oh my God.
According to the all-knowing internet, it costs $3,000 for the initiation fee.
Yeah.
It's $3,000.
Jesus.
And then on an annual basis, it's $231. So it's not that much. Annually, $230. That's not bad.
Mm-mm.
So we have another super chat from Dash Attack, VTuber English for $5. The movie was a fun action romp. Why didn't people see it? My theory is they didn't market it. I'm talking about Expendables 4.
Oh, look at that. People talking about Expendables.
I don't know. They marketed it. Put
I
out trailers.
saw a trailer with Megan Fox, and I said, nope.
Nope.
Yep. It's the same one at the Meg, I think we saw.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we got a super sticker from Wendy Hunter for 99 cents.
Thank you.
And
Thank you very
finally,
much.
Danny the Dork Knight for
Expendables was
$2.
trash.
Expendables 4 was
I want to
trash.
know what Danny the Dork Knight's doing spending actual money on the Expendables for when that movie's terrible. Why would you waste theater money on that movie?
He went to the theater. Is it only
You
on
have to.
theaters?
It's not on TV right now.
Oh,
I believe Danny had a friend in town visiting, and so
Oh,
they
they had
all
to go do
went
something?
out and did stuff together.
Okay, cool. I'm glad he didn't ask me to go because I would have said nope.
So with
Sorry.
with the writer's strike ending, well, potentially ending, and they're going to get back to work, but the actor strike's still going on.
Mhm.
What I mean, they're still not going to be able to produce anything.
Well,
yeah.
the
But
late
at
night
least they'll be
shows
able to
can go.
write the seasons out. They'll have
Well,
something to-
the late shows are basically as soon as the writers are done, they can start up right away. So all the talk shows and stuff like that. But once the writer's strike has been kind of put to bed, the actors will probably soon follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys
I
see
don't
it?
think it'll take too long.
Drew Barrymore and was it Bill Burr? Both were like, yeah, we're going to start our shows again. Everyone's
No,
like,
it-
don't you do it.
Drew pulled it out.
It wasn't Bill Burr. It was what's it?
Bill Maher.
Bill Maher.
Maher.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Bill Maher. Bill Maher.
But Drew Barrymore pulled out
Yeah.
after getting
Yeah, she got slammed and then was like, sorry.
And William Forbus just gifted 20 Salty Nerd memberships.
Jesus,
He's a madman.
dude.
We're just gonna have to get this.
Is that
By the way,
everybody? There's only 60 people watching right now. Is that literally everybody?
Everybody's green.
Everybody's a green member.
By the way,
When
he doesn't
everybody's
like
special,
he doesn't like candy corn either. So
who doesn't like candy corn?
William.
What?
Oh, well,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Not
Because I
sorry.
like, can I steal some? Is that
Yeah.
all right with you?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
have at it. I'm not gonna eat the whole bag.
You might.
It's gonna last to the end of October.
I'm surprised at how passionate people are in their hate of candy corn.
There's nothing. I didn't say you could eat a pumpkin.
I can't have a pumpkin? But there's
Man, you are testing our friendship right now. Go ahead.
Well, I touched it. You really want it back?
No, I don't want it back.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all of his kids'
I know, it's
gross
got
germs on it.
Cooties all over it.
I know. Tell me about it.
You stuck your
Alright.
finger in the bag, didn't you?
No, I kind of like,
Man.
I shook it out.
I
Shook
don't
it?
know.
shook it.
I shook it out.
Are
Anyway.
we the only live? Are we the only streamers that have the balls to eat candy corn live on?
Give me
stream?
one. I want to
Drunk
try it again.
3PO's had to.
I'm gonna try it again. I do this every.
I swear he gained like
Season.
50,000 subs just by talking about candy corn. He had to have eaten it on the live stream at one point.
So nope.
Oh
That's disgusting.
Did you get a chocolate one or a vanilla one?
No,
Oh.
normal.
Mm.
I
It's
don't
good.
like it. No, it tastes like candle wax.
You know,
Yeah, but it's sweet candle wax.
she put a tweet out today. Nadia did
Mm-hmm.
about how psychopaths are the only people she knows that like candy corn, root beer, and banana Laffy Taffy.
Root beer.
Yep.
And I like
Root beer's
all three
disgusting
of
as
those
well.
things.
I don't know about Laffy Taffy. Laffy Taffy's not my bag.
Artificial banana tasting.
There's something that's
No.
good about it.
I love root beer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Some
root
of my
beer's
favorites.
amazing.
I do Coke floats, not root beer floats.
that's very strange.
That's
I
very
mean, those
cool.
are good too.
Well,
But you know, I said that, but my husband likes all three. So,
opposites attract.
yep.
Yep.
How
Danny,
would-
Danny wants some acknowledgement.
Of course he does.
We acknowledge them. We read a super.
Yeah, we
chat.
read your super chat. What more do you want, man?
What more do you want?
Jesus.
We get $2 that says Team Candy
That's for
Corn.
Max.
Yes.
Max.
High five.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remove you from James and Dorks.
Don't let her bully you. We'll replace Nadia with you. You can come here.
Yeah.
Come here to Vegas.
No,
a bunch of
I
candy
like
corn
Max.
I went to Walmart this morning and I bought a root beer and I bought my candy corn,
Yeah.
but I couldn't find the banana Laffy Taffy.
Ugh.
They had strawberry, but not banana.
And we
So
found
I-
out that our favorite Del Taco is closing down.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Del Taco's better than Taco Bell. Though.
Oh, by far.
Yep.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No. Hard no.
Hard yes.
The bell is instant,
The
instant diarrhea.
amount of like the contrast of the warm taco with the amount of cold cheese they put on it in Del Taco. Ah, perfection.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Yep.
Yep. yep.
Ugh. No. I don't, you guys remember that time it was when we made up the skit,
Yeah, yeah. I
F you
know.
Meryl Streep.
We went to Del Taco.
And you guys went to Del Taco and I was in
Mm-hmm.
the back seat. I was just like, ugh.
Way better.
Of
than
all the
Taco
places
Bell.
you could have picked in this town, that was the
Their
worst.
bean burritos are
You're-
fire.
You're wrong. So I guess
What kind of taco joint has burgers?
A good taco
a
joint.
Good one.
It doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
That-
It's like going
Well,
to Roberto's and be like, hey, can I have a steaks and a potato?
Ironically enough, Del
Burrito.
Taco has amazing French fries.
Yeah.
they did. Crinkle cut.
Crinkle
That's
cut.
right. That's right.
William Forbus again.
Jesus, this guy. It's awesome.
I don't know.
I don't even know
I
what
mean,
to say.
we just sell everything and work for him.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
All right.
We'll just be in his
The
kitchen.
Yeah,
William
we'll just-
Forbes podcast, everybody.
Yes, the William Forbes podcast. $10. Yay, Nadia. Candy corn isn't good. How dare you, sir? You're wrong about the root beer thing. And I'm more of a fan of fake banana flavored things than actual bananas because I like trash, apparently.
Yeah, I do too, man.
Bell above Dell.
I-
Yes, my man.
Uh,
I
My
can't
man.
do artificial fruit flavors. Like that's why I can't do strawberry ice cream because it has that artificial strawberry taste to it. Like not
Well,
like when
any
you make
artificial flavoring is.
well, any artificial fruit flavor I don't like.
Yeah, I can understand that. Artificial stuff is weird.
I do miss the Chihuahua.
Yokiro Taco
Bell.
Yokiro Taco Bell.
Yeah, man. Was that the 2000s? When did he show up?
90s, early 2000s.
90s?
Yeah, that was probably way
Yeah.
back then.
Can I ask
That was
a question?
iconic.
Sure.
Why would anybody get a Chihuahua?
A rat dog?
I don't understand why. Out of all
Oh.
breeds, even small breeds, you go, yes, the one with anxiety, that's the one I want. That
The
shakes.
one with
constantly."
anxiety.
They're either
Like-
really messed up or they're like got way too much attitude.
Or they're always cold.
Yeah.
Or like ankle biters.
Like my neighbor has one that's constantly barking, and I'm like, why would anybody pick this dog?
If it's a possibility that your dog could lose a fight to a gecko, I have a problem. I'm like, I need a
Mhm.
dog that can like chomp on some things that they happen to cross
it
the
out.
line.
Now,
you know?
I will admit there was a time not too long ago. It was a couple of years ago now. But I went into a pet store and there was this little girl Chihuahua in a cage
Uh-huh.
and she blocked eyes with me when I walked in the door.
And you went, oh.
And I did.
Did you melt?
Oh.
It's something about
And,
big
and,
dudes.
and I went over there and I just like got drawn to her like a magnet and I took her out of her cage
Dude,
and I'm petting her.
it's something about big dudes.
And
little
I
dogs.
told my wife, take this thing away from me right now
Or I'm gonna keep
or it's going home with us. And that's exactly what I said. Because
Oh,
it had these
man.
big brown eyes and it's like curled up to my chest. And it was just like, please take me home, senor. You know?
Senor.
And it was just like, I'm like, okay, let's do it. Because I don't like seeing animals in cages. I'm
Yeah.
a big softie when it comes to animals.
I was
I
very-
really am. And it just I was kind of upset about it. And her big brown eyes just did something to me. And I didn't take her home, but man, it almost happened.
You always see the biggest, toughest, bearded
the
dudes
tiniest
with
dog.
the tiniest little dogs.
If I can punt
Yeah.
it, it's not a dog.
Thank you.
I don't disagree with anything you guys are saying. I want a Rottweiler.
Just gonna-
Ooh, those are good,
but,
Roddies.
But
Mhm.
yeah.
I everybody knows that my mother-in-law lives with us, and I
You're
can't.
afraid to like knock her over?
Well, no, I can't get a dog right now because she adopts anything that we bring home,
Uh-huh.
and
You
it's
guys have a turtle.
and we have a turtle.
My kids love your turtle.
Yeah, it's
That's great.
Don't you have a Persian cat or
we
something?
do. We have a Persian cat.
Which surprised me. I'm like, this is your cat? He's
Grumpy
like,
cat.
yes. I was like, this is surprising to me. I,
He's-
I,
he's
I
a
feel
cat.
like you're more a tabby kind of guy.
He's a Dr. Evil cat.
Mm.
What else we got
So-
on the docket today?
I do have to call out Darth Maul's comment here. Del Taco fish tacos are
They
They
are.
really are. They're the best fish tacos.
That sounds terrifying.
I wouldn't eat fish tacos at Del Taco.
I would eat anything at Taco Bell.
Every
Or Del
time I go to
Taco.
Del Taco, I get the fish tacos. They're great.
Their
Del
shrimp
Taco
tacos are
fish tacos. Where the fish?
I
come
draw
from?
a line.
Where do you get that fish
Some
from?
water somewhere.
Some water somewhere. Do you know where's
Where
the
do they get
nearest
fish
body
in
of water?
Vegas for?
As long as
We're
they
in the
didn't
middle
get
of
it,
the-
as long as they didn't get it out of Corpse Lake, I'm okay. Whatever.
Corpse Lake.
They fly it in on a jumbo jet and put it in a $2 taco.
Yep.
I
It's
don't
probably fish sticks, frozen fish sticks.
right,
that-
and they just
yeah.
like chop it up.
Yeah.
How many filet of fishes have you eaten from McDonald's?
None. Zero.
Those are amazing, by the way.
I like those with ketchup.
Zero.
I like those no tartar sauce, just ketchup.
I've also never eaten a McRib.
Well,
It's not.
Me
that's a little
either.
dicey.
Yeah.
It's a
You
little
guys don't
dicey.
know what you're missing.
No, no,
McRibs
sir.
are
I
amazing.
I'm not a McDonald's guy.
They're not
but
bringing it back, are they?
I
They
hope
bring it
not.
back once a year.
Is it
The,
really?
the only thing good at McDonald's is their breakfast
Mm.
and
McGriddle.
their French fries.
Ooh, the
McGriddle.
McGriddle's good.
Yeah. Is that the one with the pancakes and
Yeah.
sandwiches inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like infuse the pancakes with
Yeah,
syrup.
it's really
yeah,
weird.
dude.
Yeah.
That's
What,
a
are we
lot.
talking about nerd stuff or food? today?
Food. We're all
Food
hungry.
is
Apparently.
nerd
as
stuff.
hell.
Mickey
Yeah.
D's is disgusting. Nerdy Nina says. All right, let's talk about some nerd stuff. Amazon. Am I okay to bring
that
this
was
one
a
up?
really good discussion on the strike, by the way. And wiggas and armpits, whatever. Fucking stupid.
We got our laugh out of it. I got a laugh out of it. Amazon to bring commercials into Prime Video. Well, there goes my membership.
This
Gracious.
annoys me.
This annoys the crap out of
Amazon
me.
Prime's too expensive to begin with.
Amazon Prime comes with Amazon.
But the thing is, Amazon Prime, like not Prime Video, Amazon Prime used to be like you pay for it because you would get things in 2 days. I live by a freaking center. And sometimes they're like, oh, sorry, it's delayed by like a day or two.
Right.
What am I paying for
It's
if I'm
like-
not getting my item in 2
It's
days?
like, I literally live next door to
Yeah.
this gratification center.
God.
There's 2 of them in my backyard. It's
Goodbye,
ridiculous.
Amazon Prime. Goodbye,
All right.
Here's-
Netflix.
I have
Goodbye,
a
Hulu.
theory about this.
Tell me your theory.
Okay, so the commercial thing, it's going to be at their basic level. You get Amazon, you get a Prime membership.
Uh-huh.
This is going to be your default
Absolutely
Prime Video
not.
setting. And if you don't want commercials, you're gonna have to pay another $2.99 a month.
That's exactly what the
That's
article
what this
says.
says. Yeah, I know.
Oh, you read it.
I'm kind
That's
of
not a theory. You recited it.
I'm setting myself up.
Okay.
My theory about this
All right.
is that Amazon is spending so much freaking money on the NFL, $1 billion for Thursday night bullshit football, Thursday night football.
I don't know what
It's
this
like it's like $1 billion contract
What's wrong with
to
Thursday
play
night
football on NFL on Prime. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And they've spent billions of dollars in all these nonsense shows like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, Rings of Power.
Rings of Power.
Yeah.
That they need a way to recoup some of that money.
Which, by the way,
And that's by selling ad space on Prime.
Probably,
This is-
but-
and that's absolutely what that has to be what they're doing. So
I like on Amazon Rings of Power, it says 6 Emmy nominations
Yeah,
that's they've
for what?
highlighted on it. And I'm like, wait a minute, who watched this? Only 37%
Well, I
of
watched it.
people watch it.
All the super
Through-
critics
I really
watched it.
I really like
and
Jeff.
then gave
Jeff
it a
was cool.
gave it a
Jeff.
positive review on Rotten Tomatoes, which is why you should go to Critic List, where the people get to choose their own.
Oh God, you
like that?
was really
It was a
smooth.
little-
Are you
it was a little
are you
stale.
practicing?
I'm
It,
practicing.
it was
practicing.
smooth. It was smooth.
No, well, I mean, the
A little
landing
bit.
was smooth, but I
Yeah.
hit the brakes a little too hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, go to Critic List because that's better than Rotten
But
Tomatoes.
what really annoys me is I will probably give them another $2.99 a month because I really
I hate
commercials.
ads. But here's the thing. Here's my question. Okay, because you called it. It's your basic tier ad, or your basic tier is going to be the ads,
Mhm.
and then if you want no ads, it's $2.99 on top of your Amazon
You're $50 a
$50
month or a year or
It's
whatever
a
it
year.
is. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's super. It's like $53 a year or
It's
something.
like 80 something a year.
Did
Is
they
that
go
what
up?
it is now?
Yeah,
my wife
it
doesn't
is.
tell me.
Are you
High.
talking about Prime?
Prime,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's like $99.
Yeah.
Oh
like
my
Prime
God.
is like yeah.
See, the last time I paid my
$50
bills was $50.
It's
Whatever.
so we have wives.
For 2 days shipping that doesn't come in 2 days. So
Dude, I ordered a Scream ghost mask
Yesterday.
last night, like at 5 p.m.
Uh-huh.
And it was like, it'll be here tomorrow. I'm like, well, tomorrow morning, right? Because the fulfillment center is like walking distance. Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
can go to Amazon, just pick it up myself. It's still not here.
There's like 4 of them in town now.
It's supposed to be here
Yeah.
today, but we'll see.
I told you just go. to Prime
Anthony
store.
Mark is
Yeah.
saying it's $156 a year for
Get
Amazon Prime.
out.
What? Get out of here.
He lives in New York though.
Oh, okay.
I'm canceling mine. When it comes up for renewal, I'm
So
out.
like certain states have like certain like online taxes.
right.
So
I
like
wonder if you could do it like Sirius. Because you know Sirius, the radio
Uh-huh.
stuff. I have that in my Jeep.
Still?
right? Still.
Wow.
But every time they go to cancel it, we get a notice. And my wife goes, "Listen, I'm not renewing. We barely listen to it." And they go, "Well," and they go goes from $20 a month. Well, how about $5 a month?
Mhm.
And we're like, okay.
They're just itching. They're like, just give us something. Just give us something.
Because
Give
I
us
think you're
something.
the only person that actually listens to
I,
Sirius Radio.
yeah,
Yeah.
I listen to it because well, I don't listen to it a lot, but they do have a couple good metal channels on there that I like.
But
So
yeah, the Amazon thing annoys me. But I'm wondering what kind of ads they're going to be having because sometimes
well,
when I watch
says in the article, if you scroll down the article,
Yeah.
if you scroll down,
I've got it pulled up.
they talk about how towards the bottom there about how their strategy is there. It's like in that last paragraph.
Hey, you remember when all these streaming services were supposed to be cheaper than cable?
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
that
that's
you were
not
supposed to,
happening
yeah.
anymore.
No,
Yeah,
they're
I'm-
more expensive now.
Read
Yeah.
that last paragraph starting at although. I think
although ad-supported tiers for SVOD, SVOD,
SVOD.
was SVOD,
SVOD.
SVOD, services typically come at a lower monthly price or at no extra cost. In Prime Video's case, the dual revenue stream can actually make the cheaper offerings more lucrative.
What?
What? Customers don't just tolerate advertising in video content. In most cases, they actually see benefits from it. What are you talking about?
What is happening right
That
now?
is some CEO back talk
Isn't
right
that
there.
some nonsense gibberish?
Well, guys, listen, they really like
They
it when we
like
put
the
ads on their
ads.
stuff. God
Wow.
dang.
we're going to give them ads,
Mark Lowry.
and they're going to like
Wait
it.
a second. Mark Lowry. That's not a real name. Isn't that from a movie?
I
When
probably
it's Mike Lowry.
Lowry.
Isn't that from
Mike
Bad
Lowry.
Boys?
That's not Lugney. Lugney.
It's Mike Lowry. I don't know.
Mark
That is
Lugney.
from Bad
That's
Boys,
from
yeah.
Bad Boys, right? Everybody wants to be like Mike. Will Smith is a pussy. Dude,
Hey,
did you see what happened to
Keep
his
his wife's name out.
No,
your mouth.
I didn't say nothing about Jada Pinkett Smith, but did you see what happened with him? There was like her birthday came up or some nonsense,
and
and he posted like this heartfelt post
And she
of all
posted
the years, and she posted a picture of the dude that she sucked off in some
Yeah,
video that
it's
she was
ridiculous.
in, and I'm like,
Tupac.
dude,
Yeah.
Get out of there.
How did we pivot to Will Smith from this?
Because it's Mike Lowry.
I don't understand why they're still together at this point. Their kids are grown. Like, what is keeping them together?
It's nonsense.
Jesus.
I don't
Finish
understand.
the
Real quick,
paragraph.
the Amazon thing. If it's like ads like a trailer for another movie on the platform, that I'm like, you know, hey, did you know that this other movie is on Amazon?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know.
And there's a skip feature.
And there's a skip feature. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But if they start putting like, hey, did you know this is on sale on Amazon? You can go, you know, it's Prime
That's
Day or
probably
whatever.
what it's going to be Prime
Like,
ads.
bah.
Like, sign up for Prime.
You already signed up for Prime. Go buy this thing that you don't need.
Yeah.
No.
Especially Christmas time. It's going to be all about Christmas and Prime and like
Oh,
ordering
God.
ordering stuff on Prime. Yeah.
Like Nadia said, remember a couple of years ago when it was like, pull the plug, cut the cord,
Yeah.
screw cable TV.
Yeah, I remember that.
I want to go back to cable TV now, but you can't because there's nothing on it.
There's nothing on it.
There's nothing on it.
TNT.
It's 18-hour marathons of Friends and King of Queens. That's all it's on, and Law and Order.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Let me ask you, what services do you use the least? Because you have pretty much all of them, right? You got Peacock, Paramount.
I've got streaming services I don't even know I have.
Yeah, right. I've got Stars, I've got Peacock,
Yeah.
I've got Paramount, I've got all of them, and they're all upping to close to $20 a month now.
Yeah.
But I'm like, which ones do I not use? I don't like. I
Right.
rarely use Paramount
And we need to get that.
unless I'm
app.
watching Star Trek.
You need to get that app that tells you what you're not using.
Yeah,
I might have to try that.
I've
out.
heard about that. Yeah.
I rarely use Peacock.
You know, you got 2 Prime accounts. Why do I got 2 Prime accounts?
You
for?
guys are doing it all wrong. So like you subscribe to channels on Prime. So like all your stuff is through Amazon.
Oh,
And then you can just go in your memberships and see everything you're subscribed to.
and just
That's
remove
not a bad. I might have
That's
to
a
do
good
that.
idea.
Yeah, KSR has already mastered the system
Yeah,
as usual.
but we can't even like leech off everybody else's stuff now.
I still do that.
My brother sent me a
A
text.
bill.
No, he sent me a text yesterday, and he goes, it finally happened. I'm like, what? What finally happened? He says, I can't use your Netflix account anymore. It's like they finally came down on me because they're doing the whole it's one household thing now.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's got
How
to be in
can
the
they
same
tell,
household.
though?
Oh, it's like IP addresses or some shit.
Oh.
But so
What if you use a VPN?
I have no idea.
We got a couple super chats
So-
we're gonna get to. We almost forgot about them
Yeah.
here. Okay, let's see. $20.
Don't read it. But thank you for the $20.
I acknowledge you,
Teaches.
Dork Knight. Even if they don't. Danny, I owe you $20.
What are you
Thank
doing?
you. Twinkle Teaches.
What are you doing?
Twinkle Teaches? Is that what it says?
Twinkle teaches.
Okay, I'm just making sure I'm reading it right. You never know. It's online names.
She's
are-
like subverting our system here by giving us money to acknowledge.
Danny's gonna come knock on the door. Hey, you owe us that $20. I made you that $20.
Can I have that $20? I'm like, no,
Yes.
yes, you get out of here.
Yeah, here you go, Danny. Here's your $20. Thanks very much.
Go borrow money from your mom.
We love you, Danny. We're joking. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh.
Penny's gonna super chat $20. This is for Danny.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's not. It's mine.
Just take a video of you leaving
His mom
$20.
super chats us $20 to give to her son. You do know YouTube takes 30%.
30%. I was gonna say, don't you have to accommodate for the 30%?
God, you guys are killing me.
So isn't it technically $17? Let's say or something.
Correct. Yeah. That's pretty good.
$10 for William Forbus. Little inside baseball. Oh, he's in the industry. But most fish at fast food is flash frozen, where it's pre-cooked. Great fish tacos are all about homemade tortillas. Yes,
It's true.
it sets up flavor. You need 100 views, and 100 views, and I'll gift up to 50. 100
Dang.
100 viewers on the live stream.
Live stream.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can get there.
Everybody go out to your tweeters and go,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and go,
Twixes.
come check out our
Jesus.
live stream.
Go to Twix.
Are we
push
in
the share
bizarro
button.
world? I feel like this.
Go. Yeah.
Welcome to our live stream, Nadia.
I know.
She hasn't really like gotten the full.
She doesn't know how
I'm finally
goofy
on
we
the
are.
thumbnail.
She's
I'm finally
never
on the
gotten.
thumbnail. Yeah.
Nice.
She's never gotten the full salty nerd effect yet. I don't think.
Well, we're very disorganized,
And
which
you-
drives him crazy,
I know.
and we're very goofy, and we don't take
Uh-huh.
ourselves seriously.
No.
So this is what you get.
not at all. And
Thank you for
don't
the
even have-
$10
you don't even have
spoil.
a drink.
I don't trust any fast food fish ever. I will do sushi at a legitimate sushi place, but that's about it. Like,
It's all flash frozen too.
Can I ask you, if you're going to eat sushi out here in Vegas, where do you think they get the fish from?
The same place McDonald's does.
bull crap.
I mean, there's no ocean.
There's no possible way.
The ocean's like 5 hours away
Mhm.
by car.
Nadia, they truck in fish from California like daily.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
all
like
right.
daily.
I'm just messing with them.
And there's this little. I can't say it. Never mind. Another $10 from William.
Turning the frogs gay.
I can't.
Yes.
I can't say it. I will. This channel will immediately get taken down.
Demonetized.
Yeah.
What can't we say?
Well, you know what's funny is so YouTube just released a video today saying that it's okay to talk about rape and abortion now on YouTube.
Oh, it's because
So
it's a
can you talk
political
about-
season.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah. YouTube basically said like, yeah, we're not going to demonetize you if you talk about rape and abortion anymore.
Oh, so we can talk about Russell Brand.
No.
No. Well, I mean, maybe.
Our Saturday live stream got immediately demonetized.
Of course it did. All of our live streams get demonetized, and then we have to fight it, and we say, "Hey, that's not legit," and they're like, "Oh, yeah, sorry."
Yeah.
Every week.
Sorry, we cost you that primo time of
Yeah,
ownership.
just the siphoning off pennies. It's
Yeah.
like the plot from Office Space, where like
Mhm.
YouTube is just like canceling monetization just long enough, and like if we do it to every channel for this amount of time, we'll get 55 cents per viewer, and then we'll have this much money, and nobody will even notice. It's all a plot. $10. William Forbus talking about money and mood. Yeah. Talking about money. William Forbus drops another $10 for Katie's coming in clutch with the big brain. Look at the big brain on Brett. Using Prime as the main good man.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that for? I feel like
Oh.
that's like the standard.
Well, since Prime introduced channels,
Mhm.
I mean, like you can do that on Apple TV too if you want to. But basically, if you just subscribe to the other services through a different service, all your subscriptions are in one place. You can easily cancel them, resubscribe to them. Like you can get technically, I think before Max kind of like transitioned over, you could technically subscribe to HBO through Amazon
Mhm.
Hmm.
and all that other
I
stuff.
remember seeing something on there about HBO on Amazon, but I don't know. We use a Roku,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
it's
So they all have the apps right there, and you just click
I
on
just
them.
click on whatever channel I'm using.
Yeah, yeah.
And you get all the free ones on there too, like Tubi and Freevee.
Tubi's legit.
I like Tubi.
Tubi and Pluto, they're not bad.
Yeah,
They've got their free tier stuff. You just watch whatever, and they've got some fun stuff on there. It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's not going to be mainstream.
I do
like,
think I'm going to
high-end
have
stuff,
to
but
cut back pretty soon because it is weird because we'll like say we're going to watch a movie, and I haven't had a problem watching one of the movies we pick yet.
yeah.
So I think I need to have that problem a little bit more often. It's like, oh, I don't have that streaming service.
That was the back of Nadia's head, just in
Yes.
case you wanted to
Yeah.
know. Great camera work.
By
Yeah,
the
it's
way,
fantastic.
Alex, I'm thinking about breaking my not drinking streak.
Oh,
What? Aren't you? I thought you were talking about. Wait,
Sober, I haven't had a drink since New Year's Eve.
last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
And
thinking
you're gonna stop now? You're
No,
2
I
months
think-
away.
I know, but their wedding. I was like, I should
she
kinda
wants
build up.
She
my
wants to get
tolerance.
lit at the wedding.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna have to kick you out though.
but then if I build up tolerance now,
Yeah, but you told me to kick out anybody who gets drunk. So,
no, she didn't.
well, maybe not. But I'm gonna do that.
You'd have to kick her out.
That's right. You're the
Can't
wedding
kick out the
band.
bride.
I know. I'm saying like you can't kick out anybody who's getting drunk. You'd have to kick the
Well, I
bride
mean,
out.
like you know what I mean. But
I'm thinking about it. I don't know yet.
yeah, well, keep thinking.
I want to
I
address.
said, oh, listen, if you're gonna go a year, just go the year. Like November is a weird like cutoff date. That seems like, but yeah, I mean Jude's wedding's coming around. Kadish's wedding too,
Hey,
obviously.
Twinkle
Oh.
Teaches is a new member.
Oh wow,
Thank you, Twinkle.
Thank you.
Twinkle Teaches. That's a cool name.
maybe we'll give that $20 to Danny after all.
No, we won't.
Poor Danny, man.
Oh, Danny's the
I feel bad for
He's our
him.
court jester.
he's Matt Vader's younger brother punching bag.
For not
Kinda.
acknowing him.
kinda.
You surely
Oh my
do
god, look,
acknowledge
yeah,
about
him.
him a lot.
look. Thank Danny for my membership. LOL. Wow. Look at that.
Oh, A. Mercer wants to know, is Tubi and Pluto free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They are.
In
And I
fact-
highly recommend getting both.
In fact, what's weird is Amazon actually has a free channel. It used to be IMDb channel, but now it's Freevee.
Freebie.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's a
Oh,
commercial
right.
supported channel where you can watch like free stuff. So they have that already.
Yeah.
But now you're paying for the commercial tier.
You know, the thing I like about, I think it's Pluto TV, and I think I've said this before, is they have, you go in there and it's just like looking at your cable TV.
Yeah. They have things
Schedule.
like the guide.
But they have different channels dedicated to like shows. So like there's 2 Star Trek dedicated shows
Ooh.
or channels. There's a Stargate dedicated channel, and they just show the series in order,
Nice.
That's cool.
nonstop.
That's pretty neat.
So like every week, it's the series starts over, and then on the Star Trek ones, they have 2, where it's like they play like all the different like Voyager and TNG and all them. They're all on there.
Nice.
If I wanted to
pretty neat.
start Star Trek, which one should I start with?
TNG.
Probably TNG.
TNG.
You can throw in some original stuff too, but I
I'd
don't
say-
know. That's a hard question.
Yeah,
anymore.
it's hard. It's difficult. It depends on what type of nerd you are.
Yeah.
If you're okay with going back to the 60s and watching some old school stuff and you like that kind of thing, then you'll enjoy the original.
It's like
series, but-
Forbus. I've been talking to him on Discord and
Yeah,
stuff. and
he's been asking
He
that.
recently started his first ever, I believe, watch through of all the Star Trek stuff, and he watched the entire
all the movies too.
He watched the entire original series,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think he liked it a whole lot. I mean,
He
there
was like,
some
Does it hold up?
he said he's having a hard time.
And you
Yeah.
know, because it's 50 years old. It's set in the 60s. It's not going to be for everybody now. It's a little weird,
Yeah.
you know. But he really liked the movies. I know that much. And
Well,
now
he liked Wrath of Khan.
and I think he's going into. I think he's getting ready to start the next generation or something. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he comes up with. So
I did like Stargate. Stargate's good.
Stargate's fun.
Stargate's
Yeah.
another one. Yeah.
Sliders
fun.
too.
You can
I've never
spend.
got into
My
sliders.
best friend David Hewlett acts in Stargate.
Yeah, we
My
know.
best friend, David Hewlett.
But he's,
I heard he declined your RSVP to your wedding.
well, he's in Canada.
Yeah.
You can't escape
He's
Canada.
in the police state
That's
of
what-
Canada right now.
That's the first thing was it you that said that? You're like, you can't get out of Canada anymore.
You're
You're
strapped.
you're
Strapped.
stuck in there. Trudeau's just at the border.
No.
You can't do that.
No.
You mean Fidel Castro's
No,
son?
if you want to travel,
Isn't that a crazy conspiracy?
I think it's real. I think
Really?
it's real. I think it's real.
He looks shockingly like that guy.
if you
Yeah.
want to travel to Cuba from Canada, it's okay,
That's okay.
but not America.
We're all
I'm sure his
communists.
mom did a
Mhm.
couple times.
Wow.
Come at me, Canada.
Nice.
I'm never going to Canada.
No,
so-
I'm like, no, I get
not
it.
now, especially.
No, not now.
What's our next story?
Our next story. I don't know. Is it the title? It's the thumbnail.
Oh, cool.
Box office.
We've
for
made it
Expendables
to the
4.
thumbnail.
We made it to the thumbnail, folks.
Oh my god.
An hour in.
When he sent this article, I just read the headlines because I was like, meh, okay.
I'm waiting for
Obvious.
we're gonna
Busted by the nun too. Ouch.
we're gonna get comments that say you didn't talk about what you're supposed to talk about until an hour into the live stream.
Eventually.
Why don't you guys learn how to live stream? My God.
Listen.
So we give people time to
Yeah,
join the stream
that's
before
right.
we talk about the main topic.
It's like we know how to live stream. It's all it's how you roll.
So are you guys surprised that this movie flopped?
Not at all.
no,
Okay.
unfortunately, I'm not.
And on to the next subject.
Very good. Good job.
I just like I
Nadia's
like
producing this.
I
one.
like I like the other movies. I liked the 1, 2, and 3. They were fun.
Never seen them.
They're fun. They're fun. I like the one with Mel Gibson in it too. He's a good bad guy.
don't say his name
Why not?
because
Are we still?
Demonetized.
We. I don't want to say we.
we'll talk about
is the fairy people still upset with Mel Gibson?
We'll talk about that when we talk about
Who isn't upset with Mel Gibson?
I don't know.
John Wick show.
Alex is the only person not
Oh,
upset.
that's the last one on the list,
Yeah,
right? Is that
yeah,
our
yeah.
last topic?
I'm not
Okay.
upset with him, but yeah,
He gave us Passion of the Christ.
that's right.
It gave us Apocalypto,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
great
good.
movie.
A lot of people forget
Braveheart.
about that.
Braveheart.
Never seen it.
Lethal
What?
Weapon.
Nope.
He was the bad guy in the third one of these.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Jean-Claude Van Damme was the bad guy in the second one, which
yeah.
was fun. Chuck Norris showed up in that one, and briefly. So he's what was it, the Fox Force 1 or something like that? He's like the lone wolf or whatever. What you called the wolf? Man, why didn't you say that? Yeah,
Can you still understand Stallone in these?
I
Or
don't
do you
know.
have to have
I don't even think
subtitles?
he's in it that
My
much.
understanding
I
is
was
he's
gonna say,
barely in this.
I didn't see it, but I'm assuming he's probably just like he's the one who kind of like gets the thing going. Statham takes the reins, and then he builds a new crew. But here's I probably would have seen it, but Megan Fox is such a repellent to me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, especially in a genre like this, where it's a bunch of
Okay.
old 80s action dudes
Mhm.
and UFC fighters just kicking butt, blowing people away. And they're like, look, we've got Megan Fox. And I'm like, you're in the wrong genre, dude. Like when Ronda Rousey, is that her name? The UFC
Yeah.
female
Yeah.
fighter? When she was in one of the movies, I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Well, how
And
would
she
that
was-
make any more sense than?
Because she's an actual fighter.
Action.
She can actually do stuff that she's doing in the show. Like she's going on and taking dudes
Yeah,
out.
but
and,
a big thing about 80s action movies was they got hot chicks to be in them, and Megan Fox is pretty hot.
But they were always the damsel in distress.
Megan Fox is in one of my
Right?
favorite horror movies.
Well, this is 2023.
So Jenna's body. Or
Jennifer's
whatever?
Body.
Jennifer,
I
yeah.
love that movie. It's a really good one.
That's the thing I think I liked about the first Expendables movie is that they had a Cordelia from Buffy in there. What was her name?
Oh, as the girlfriend.
What was her name?
Charisma Carpenter.
Charisma Carpenter's in that movie.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know what role she plays?
It's a damsel in distress.
She's, oh my God, this guy just beat my ass.
Yeah, yeah.
So Statham could go kick that dude's ass.
So that's the male fantasy.
Yeah.
Right. You're not gonna like this one. Like this is the same one with
hot chick that got with the wrong dude.
what movie was Megan Fox in recently? It was another shoot 'em up. Like she was like the leader of some death squad or something.
I don't really like Megan Fox.
I don't like her either.
She got super weird.
Was that the one
weird,
with the lion that killed them all?
Possibly. Yeah. I think that might have been the one.
I think it was called Pride.
There's
something
another
like that.
one. There's another one with a lion though that had Idris Elba in it called like Beast or something like that.
Yeah.
And that would look dumb too. But yeah, I'm like they're trying to put like Megan Fox in this like B movie action hero spot, and I'm like, this is not. It's not working.
Well, they
me.
put a bunch of people in this movie that probably shouldn't be in it, like 50 Cent. Who wants to watch 50 Cent in an
I'll
action
watch
movie?
50 Cent.
You watch 50 Cent?
I'll watch 50 Cent.
They put DMX in
Heck
it. I
yeah.
watch it, dude. I went down a freaking DMX rabbit
DMX is
hole.
dead, man.
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm saying if they put him in it, I'd be excited.
They could potentially
they
bring him
could.
back.
They learned how to resurrect the dead. and
But
put them
hey,
in the
look,
movie.
AI and
They did it for
face
a
swapping
Tupac
technology.
Show. Oh yeah.
That Tupac thing was weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, remember when we were talking about X gonna give it to you, and we like started jamming out to that the other day. I've been down a DMX rabbit hole. Like it's been my playlist. Yeah, ever since I've just been like
Didn't
re-listening
he do
to
an
all his
action
music.
movie too, something?
Yeah, he did Exit Wounds
Right.
and Cradle to the Grave.
All right.
With Jet Li.
Mm-hmm.
And
Exit Wounds with Steven Seagal. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he was in a couple of movies. Yeah, man. DMX.
But this was the lowest opening for the franchise and the lowest box office of the year, I think. Basically, like it didn't even break $10 million.
Wow.
I heard it was a really bad weekend all over, right?
But I also think nobody cared about this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was mostly because of the trailer, because like the trailers
were not good.
it was all Megan Fox and Jason Statham, and nobody likes those two.
Yeah.
I don't
Megan
know.
Fox is.
Oh, I like Jason Statham.
Yeah, I like Jason
She
Statham.
does like blood rituals and stuff like that.
She's weird.
She's weird.
She got goofy.
Yeah.
it's kinda real weird.
All the plastic surgery too.
Isn't she with that
They-
Machine Gun Kelly
They
doofus?
exchanged like blood
Yeah,
at a
yeah.
ceremony and stuff. Yeah.
Creepy.
They did Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob
And
Thornton.
they Billy Bob Thorntoned it. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were like, I'm wearing a necklace of his blood.
Yeah, but for
on it."
some reason, when they did it,
it was kind of like, bro, that's
Yeah, but I
rad.
thought
That's
they-
pretty cool,
Right?
They drank each other's blood though, I believe.
Yeah, whatever.
Megan Fox and
Hey, it's Hollywood. I mean, probably. $10.
Is that any different than like chewing your friend's ABC gum?
Whoa.
ABC gum.
Yeah,
Already been
It's
chewed.
like, oh, I want some gum. There you go.
What? Who does that?
People do it.
I've done that.
I've done it to my wife.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. I won't.
Listen,
No.
if that's the worst thing you ever do with your wife, you got intimacy issues.
Right? Thank
Right?
you.
I
Yeah.
will never take something out of Chris's mouth and put it in my mouth.
Oh,
No,
now
thank
we
you.
have a dare.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Guess what? Guess what's happening at the next Nerdrotic meetup?
No. No.
Chris, you know what Nadia said?
No.
She said she'll never put anything
She'll
that was
never
in your
put
mouth.
any of your already chewed gum in her
No,
mouth.
Nope.
She said anything in his mouth into her mouth. I'm like, give her a freaking Tootsie Pop
Yeah.
or a lollipop or
Suck
something.
on it.
Nope.
Suck on it, give it back to him.
My husband's a germaphobe.
Oh
He
my
will not
God.
listen to you.
Oh, nonsense.
That's pretty funny. Lollipops are no problem.
I can see a lollipop.
I'd
Lollipop. okay.
probably suck
The
on
gum?
a lollipop that Alex had in his mouth. That ain't
well,
no
that's a
big
bit
deal.
much. But
Wait, why? You got germs?
right now, probably.
So, you know, whatever.
There's like a plague running through my
Is that-
house
is
right
that
now. I
gay?
don't know
Is
what's going
there?
on. Yeah,
I
it's
have
bad.
to travel.
No, it's
Is
not.
it-
I'm
is-
fine. I'm totally fine.
Is it
It's,
gay if we share a lollipop?
yeah, it's a little gay.
It's like, okay.
It's a little gay.
How many licks till the
All right.
I'm not
to
giving
the
you my
center?
lollipop. You can't have my
I
lollipop.
guess I've been drinking. It's kicking in.
Maybe I should stay
Wait, which one is
sober
it?
till the
Is
next.
it the whiskey or the vodka?
It's
Which
the-
one made
it's
you a
the-
little
it's
gay?
The whiskey.
Which
Little
one
gay.
made you a little gay?
Made me a little gay. Let's drink some more. Hi, everybody.
While he's doing that, $10 from William Forbus, so we get demonetized for drinking alcohol in life. Tubi has that fantastic Real Seagal Cop show. What? Finished the search for Spock and had fun. Y'all's Trek 1 through 3 movie reviews was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, so Steven Seagal did a reality show where he was a actual like legitimate like deputized law enforcement
Oh, I
officer,
heard something.
and apparently it's amazing.
Interesting.
Amazing, like legitimately amazing,
No,
or like it's
no.
so bad it's good.
No, it's Steven Seagal amazing.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, yeah,
So it's awesome.
that's special. That's special. Thank you, William, for the $10. Another $10. My goodness,
right.
ranking those points up.
Anything else on the Expendables?
No,
Expandables?
not shocked.
Expendables.
Do they have like
Expandables?
do they have like elastic in the
I
thing?
guess
should-
I don't know. Expendables, Expandables.
As with most '80s action movie franchises, they should have stopped at 3.
Let me ask this.
You know what?
question.
That's
No,
probably the most
the-
80s thing that this franchise did.
Is
It just went too far.
is it time for these guys to stop?
Yes.
You mean overall?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, Stallone's
70 something?
he's pushing it, man. I think he's
Yeah.
close to 80, right?
Maybe.
No, he's like 75, something like that.
So he's on the downhill side to 80.
I mean, he's around the same age as like the people who.
I mean,
are
at
in the
what
White
age?
House.
At what age?
But yeah, but that's that's not a barometer of
Yeah.
what to do
That's
when you're
a
that
pretty
age.
low bar.
Yeah, like, oh, well, the guy's president, he could do it. That doesn't mean you should do it.
At what age though do we want to not see these guys kick ass?
The fourth episode, the fourth
I
Expendables
think
movie.
I'm done. I think I'm done. I don't.
How old is Jason Statham?
Well, he's the one that's going to carry the franchise now.
He's 56.
56.
Yeah, and he's
He's almost 60.
he's my age.
He's almost
Couple
60.
Looks good for that age.
Oh, well, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. It's what growth hormones and testosterone do for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
well,
I think I'm going to get on.
who's? I know we've asked this question before, and I've heard lots of YouTubers and movie fans talk about this too. But like, are there any 80s-esque action heroes in the pipeline in Hollywood at all?
We need to understand something. The 80s were 40 years ago.
Jesus.
Ouch.
Literally 40 years
Oh,
ago.
I know. I can
And
do that.
that makes me feel so old because everything I love was based and came from the 80s. That was when I was 10 years old to 20.
Yeah.
It's when it was my formative years. It's when everything that got pressed into this head.
Got lucky, man. I had the 90s.
Yeah, that sucks.
90s wasn't that
Yeah.
bad. We had the 90s.
They weren't as good as the 80s.
In sync and
Yeah.
ice.
They might be going on tour.
I saw
I
their
told-
stupid TikToks. They're driving me insane.
I told Chris, I don't care how much. Sorry, man. I'm buying tickets.
Ugh.
I'm buying 4 tickets, and I'll take whoever wants to go with me. We're going.
Don't ask me. I'm not going.
No, I wasn't going to ask you. Probably ask your wife, but I wasn't going to ask you.
I know, man. The
But-
80s are a long time ago, dude.
Yeah, it just
But
makes me sad.
like, who's the next generation of action
Yeah,
hero?
I
The
know.
Rock? He's like
Well,
50
the,
something
the
too.
Rock,
No.
the Rock. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Jason Momoa?
Yeah, well, he's probably one.
He
Nope.
fits the bill. You don't think so?
Nope.
Why not?
I think he's too old, I still think. You got
Jason
to
Momoa
get like young guys. Like,
in their 20s?
yeah, 20s, early 30s.
The problem is there's no buff action star dudes in Hollywood right now. They're all
No.
but they're all a bunch of
They're all
stupid little twinky
emasculated.
little, emasculated girly boys.
Chris Hemsworth came close.
Oh,
Yeah, ooh,
yeah.
that's a good
one.
Extraction?
There you go.
Okay. All right. We got
I
one.
guess there's one.
Thor.
He's the only one.
It's the same actor.
What about Chris Pratt? Can he?
Yeah.
pull it off?
The
He's not.
Terminalist, I mean,
Okay. Chris Pratt to me would be like the new Harrison Ford. Because he's an action hero, but he's like the thinking man's action hero. He's not the buff, over the top explosion action hero. You know what I mean?
Jay
Oh,
Price says the dude that was
yeah.
in Reacher.
That dude's a.
Oh,
he's a
Alan
big boy.
Rickman or
He's-
Rich
he's a
Richmond.
big boy.
Richmond.
Yeah,
Rickman's dead.
not that. No, it's Alec Rickman.
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Alan. Yeah, that guy. Reacher.
Alan Richson.
He is freaking yoked, like
Yeah.
unbelievable yoked.
Yeah.
But he's also super lefty.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
He's like, I'm sorry, guys, I have to leave
Well,
Twitter.
is there
because-"
any?
He left Twitter when Elon bought it because
Oh
he
my
was
God.
afraid of free speech. And I was like, oh, bro.
I hear,
What?
I hear he's on Threads.
Maybe he probably is like sucking off
What's
Zuckerberg.
Threads?
Threads is Facebook's.
I know what Threads.
Oh,
is.
okay.
It's like I just don't know anybody who actually uses it.
I don't either.
So what?
I
Threads?
automatically got signed up for it because I'm on Instagram. And they're
Yeah.
like, you're number 55 million person on Threads. I'm like, no, I'm not. That's a lie.
And you hate social media.
I'm
so
not a
it's
big
like,
social media guy.
No.
Instagram is really the only one that I use.
But what
actively.
app are you usually on?
Criticless. You can find me on Criticless. Nadia just pitched a perfect straight ball right at me, and I'm just gonna knock it out of the park.
You know who's yoked right now?
Who's yoked?
Fucking Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
What's his name? Randall. Whatever. What is it?
Daniel Radcliffe.
Radcliffe.
Oh, Wolverine.
It is unreal.
He's not
There was a
Wolverine.
rumor
Rumors
that he
have-
could like be cast as the next Wolverine.
I've heard the
He is
rumors.
just,
Yeah.
it's pretty wild if you look at the pictures of the kid, man. It's
Good kid. He's probably 38.
35. The kid.
Yeah.
It's weird to see Harry Potter, that little kid with the round
The
glasses,
goofy glasses. Yeah.
just all shredded, looking like Mad Max on that new show that he was on.
It's good.
It's crazy.
In whitey tighties.
I saw that
yeah.
clip and I was like, what is this nonsense?
Expelliarmus.
You think he'll ever escape that?
No.
No. Even
Well,
when-
no. It'll depend on the
On the new
reboot.
show,
It'll
yeah.
depend on
Yeah.
the reboot and who they cast,
Yeah.
and it'll depend on that.
Because
I
if
think.
the new Harry Potter show is, I'm just gonna make a outrageous comparison, but if it's as popular as say something like Game of Thrones, like Kit Harington was as Jon Snow, right?
Mhm.
If they get a kid who's young in the first season as Harry Potter and they grow up and it's like a Kit Harington situation, Jon Snow was like what 19 or 18 in the first season,
Mhm.
and then by the end of the show, everybody's like, oh my god, freaking Kit Harington's Jon Snow, the god, like King of the North kind of thing. Like I could
Right.
totally see that kid, whoever it might end up being, kind of like overshadowing Radcliffe as Harry Potter.
Because they're doing more in the shows too.
Yeah.
They're expanding on
Yeah.
it too.
Apparently, Daniel Radcliffe is 34.
He's younger-
Wow, he's younger than me.
God, he's younger than me.
Dang.
He's not a kid, but I'm going to call him a kid.
He's
That's
my age.
That's my
Almost-
That's my
wait.
daughter's age.
Hold on.
He's a kid.
88, 34, 35.
You were born in 88?
Yeah. 34, 35.
That's when I
30
graduated from
wait.
high school.
Oh, 88? I'm 36. You're 35.
Am I?
Yeah.
Dang it. I've been telling people I'm 34.
Jeez, Nadia.
Oh well.
Just put it out there, why don't you?
I'm curious what the internet is, if they're excited. Are people in the chat excited for the new Harry Potter thing?
I definitely am.
I know you are. I'm asking people in the chat. I want to see if I get a reaction.
I'm ambivalent.
But
to
I
it.
think
I'm not a fan of the movie, so I'm not like, maybe if it's good, I'll watch it. But a bunch of
It's-
kids running around
it'll
with
be good.
wizards.
it'll be good.
Oh, it's because what's her face is involved?
J.K. Rowling. Yeah.
Jacob,
It'll be
yeah,
good.
Okay.
It'll be good. The first couple of seasons will be a little hard because it's more catered towards children. But as Harry grows, I think as adult themes start to enter in,
Wow, this is really hitting the spot. What is this?
that is a
Natural Coke.
original sugar Coke.
240 calories.
You're supposed to be drinking it with Shady Mile.
Can I put it in the bottle?
I don't know, can you?
Probably. What's that? Oh, Gareth Edwards. Can we talk about Gareth Edwards for a minute? I like this guy.
Yeah.
I have a soft spot for Gareth Edwards. I don't know why exactly. I just, every time I've seen interviews with him, he's just super down to earth.
Makes Godzilla movies.
He makes decent Godzilla movies. I
Yeah.
know some people like laughed at it because like Godzilla was like in the shadows most of the time, but I thought
Great
it was
movie. I love that movie.
That was a great movie.
Las Vegas got
Rogue
wasted.
One was freaking cool as heck.
Oh, no.
no.
He didn't
no,
make
no.
Rogue One. He was only
Listen,
part of it.
That's
He-
what this article is about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he made a lot of Rogue One.
arguably the only good Disney Star Wars is made.
Arguably. You don't like that movie?
No.
Why?
Why?
It's insufferable.
What?
The
Get
characters
outta here.
that were meant to be insufferable that you're supposed to like were just defaulted. The robot, whatever. It's just, it was not enjoyable. I did not like it. I
I
don't know
will-
why everybody hypes this movie up like it's
So
better than the original.
I'm not gonna hype this movie up because simply saying that it's the best Star Wars that Disney Star Wars
Still
has
low
put
bar.
together. It's not a high bar,
no, it's not.
but at least there is some Lucas DNA in this. thing. You know,
I
but-
feel like, and I'm sure I'll get arguments and people will laugh at me for saying this, but I feel like of all the movies that Disney has put out, Rogue One is the one that had the most respect for
Yeah.
the original trilogy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
To the point, and now I know Gareth Edwards has some reshooting issues. Tony Gilroy had to come to the rescue. I know the whole situation. We've heard it a million times, but I think the soul of the movie and the aesthetic and bringing in the old B-roll footage of the gold leader guy, like
Great
that's
stuff.
all Gareth Edwards.
Yeah.
Doing that stuff. Tony Gilroy might have cleaned it up and made it look pretty and polished it and rewrote, the third act or whatever. But all those elements that I really enjoy about Rogue One, that's all Gareth Edwards.
The Vader stuff was really good.
I think that was Tony Gilroy.
That
It might have
Tony
been.
Gilroy.
Yeah,
But it was still really
Everything
good.
in the third act was Tony Gilroy.
Yeah. But
So,
just the feel and the aesthetic of it, I really appreciate Gareth Edwards. I think he's
Well,
a solid guy.
What's interesting is that for a long time, like Tony Gilroy hasn't been shy about talking about what a mess the movie was. and
Yeah.
how he had to come in and like fix things.
He might be stroking his own ego.
And Gareth Edwards has always been very quiet about it, presumably because like Tony Gilroy was right.
right.
Famously, there were scenes in the trailer that weren't in the movie.
Yeah.
and it was lot of stuff where Gilroy would just shoot stuff, and he had no idea what he was going to do with it, but he was just going to.
You mean Gareth Edwards?
Yes, Edwards. But Gareth Edwards has a new movie coming out.
Looks great.
The creator. Looks pretty cool, visually anyway. And so he's been doing like the talk circuit because actors can't do any promotion, and so like he finally kind of came out about what happened with Rogue One. But he did so in a way where he was basically like, "Hey, I love Star Wars, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to say anything
well,
bad about anything."
The creator is
It's a Disney
movie.
Yeah, he's working for Disney.
So he's not going to.
Yeah. He's not be like, "Oh yeah, look, that freaking movie was a disaster because this asshole did Lucasfilm." Like,
yeah,
never gonna happen.
Not gonna do that.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna work here anymore if he does that.
Right.
So yeah, his current movie that he's promoting is produced by Disney, and they ask him whether or not he had a good experience on a Disney movie. The default professional answer is gonna be, "Oh yeah, I had a great time. It was great, Tony. Thanks, Tony, for coming to our rescue and helping me out there at the end. But I really liked the movie, and Disney's great."
If I had a time machine, I'd go back and do it all over.
Like, yeah, no kidding. Of course he's gonna say that. Of course he's gonna say that. I don't know. Unless I was a fly on the wall, I really can't say what actually went down. I'm sure Tony Gilroy, he's a pretty decent writer. The other projects that he's worked on are really good. So I'm sure he came in and cleaned it up, made it look nice. And Gareth is a little bit out of his element. He's an indie. You know, his first movie was not that long ago, and they gave him Godzilla, which pulled it off, and then they threw him in the deep end with Disney, Lucasfilm, and Star Wars. Like, yeah, it's a dream job, but if you're 3 movies in, you have very little experience, and you're just kind of like hand the reins to this whole freaking giant franchise. Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, I can understand why you probably lost it a little bit there towards the end. I'm not mad at him. Are you mad at him, chat? Let me hear you. But anyway, Cadis, what are your thoughts on this? You're the industry standard guy over here.
I thought it was interesting. I'm a little bit more interested in talking more about the creator because
let's do it.
It's an actual original sci-fi thing, and it looks like it might be able to kind of launch a new franchise if it's any good.
What camera did they use on this one? Didn't they use a low end? Well, not low end, but like a camera a normal person could go buy to shoot most of this?
I don't think so.
Or am I thinking of something else?
Well, in this article, he mentions that when they were pitching the idea to the studios, they were like, "Listen, just give us a little bit of money to go scout locations." And they were like, "Oh yeah, sure. Here you go. Here's some money to go scout some locations." So they went out there, and instead of like scouting locations, they actually started filming a couple of small scenes with like a camera that Gareth Edwards just kind of had with an anamorphic lens and all this. So, like, he had the camera. It wasn't anything super special, but
Sony FX3.
Yeah. But he had the camera with him, and he went and shot some scenes, and then he took it back to Industrial Light and Magic and was like, "Hey, I shot these scenes. I want to do like a 10-minute promo for this movie. Can you put some fancy sci-fi stuff on it?" And they worked with him, and they did, so that he could bring it to the studio and say, "This is what I want to do." So I think that might be what you're talking about. Like he went out and filmed like a short reel, like a little 10-minute teaser for the movie to pitch to the studio.
They said the Sony FX3 was his A camera for it.
For the whole movie.
Cool.
Dope. It's only what, $80 million budget?
Yeah. Looks like a $300 million budget.
Right? Yeah.
And he kept the team was really small.
Very small.
On this too.
Yeah. They need to start doing that more. These $300-400 million budget movies are impossible to make any money off of. They bomb every time.
This movie will make money.
Oh, for sure.
It has to make money.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see it because I'm sure they'll have to use some form of CGI for it because it's a sci-fi movie, right?
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see it go back to using practical effects,
on
camera
location.
Angles, locations to see how it's done.
And then put the digital effects on top of it.
On top of it, instead of nowadays movies just shoot in a green screen.
Instead of the volume, you know, like Disney's the go-to place for all their TV shows. It's like the same studio for everything.
The thing I liked I read most of all 3 of these articles that we pulled for this, is that there's a quote in one of them that says something about how he would film these scenes and it was just him and one other guy and the actors. When a normal movie,
like 15
there'd be like 50, 60 people in the room for the same scenes. Like, we don't need all these people. What do we need all these people for? Just, do a bare bones. Let's do the movie and let's do this thing. And then I think I really appreciate that.
I do too.
Everything I've seen about this movie looks amazing, and I'm really looking forward to going to see it next week.
When's it out? Next week?
Yeah, it's up. Yeah, it comes out Friday. So
we can review it on Tuesday's live stream then?
Yeah, next week.
Probably should.
Yeah.
I'm down for that if you guys want to.
Gonna have to do it Monday night.
Yeah.
We'll have to do late.
Yeah. but that's okay.
I don't know if I'll have time to see it beforehand.
So
Do it
I think I might. I might.
if you can. Let me know. I'll pay for your ticket.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might
Hopefully
have-
this will be one Chris will like.
you might have to join us late Monday night.
Monday night?
Yeah.
I could go Monday night. I could.
But
Yeah.
like at 9
we'll
o'clock.
figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I miss our like midnight showing.
We're gonna go watch a show at 11 o'clock at night at the theater. Let's
I'll
go.
be asleep. I'll be asleep. I promise you. I'll be
Yeah?
asleep. Yes. I don't care how entertaining.
Take a little bit of caffeine to be all right.
Yeah.
I'm super interested. I think the creator looks good, and I hope it is good. I hope Gareth Edwards keeps making movies because he seems like a decent dude.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I don't think there's any movies he's made that I've disliked
Okay.
that I can think of.
Are we ready to talk about
Are
John
we
Wick
gonna talk about
prequel?
this? We're gonna do this.
Did you watch it?
I did.
I watched it. Did you
Yeah.
watch it?
I did.
All right, Nadia, did you watch it? Get out of the room.
Get
All right. I'm out, guys.
All right, guys, we're going to be talking about the Continental, the new TV show on Peacock.
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 That escalated quickly.
They need to drop the P, just like
And just
Max
call it
dropped
cock.
HBO.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, dude.
Watch the John Wick show on
It's
the
like,
cack.
Did you watch the? Yeah, right.
Watched
Oh,
it on the cock last
and the
night.
cock. Yeah,
The cock.
I downloaded that new streaming service, the cock. It was
The,
great.
the hopper and the
But
cock.
yeah, the hop and the
cock.
cock. Watch the Continental. It's good. You know what's funny is Mel Gibson's got like a goofy New York accent in this
He
movie
does.
too.
Oh, every time he opened his mouth, I was cracking.
Yeah,
up.
it was so badly good. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Open the door. Give me some fresh.
yeah, open the door. Let's do me a favor and jump off the balcony. All right.
How far into the past is this? Is a
1970.
prequel?
Yeah. So this is
Okay.
70s. So the main older guy who runs the Continental in the John Wick movies, Winston, is the main character in this movie. He's what, like 30 something?
Oh, this guy?
Yeah, that's Winston.
That's
Okay.
Winston.
Oh, it's pretty good casting.
Yeah.
Side by side
Yeah,
for
Basically, all the old characters in John Wick are like in this show.
Young.
as
Yeah.
young. Guys.
Young.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the truth.
does
the
he
only
have
one-
bleach white teeth as well?
No, because he's not dead and old yet. So
Like,
that walking
sir-
skeleton.
Oh, what's his name? I
That
forgot.
poor guy. I could not. That fourth movie was so hard to watch.
Yeah, his dentures.
His dentures were getting in the way, and
Just
the,
like very white.
But they moved. Like I could hear him whistling
Clank,
through
clank,
them,
clank, clank, clank.
and I was like, "Man, I love this actor. He's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
talented.
Ian McShane's so awesome.
So freaking
And,
awesome.
like
He's great in American Gods. I like.
John Wick 4 just ruined him.
Yeah, it's terrible. Remember he popped into Game of Thrones for like 2 episodes with
Just one episode.
Was it just one?
Yeah, it was one and done because he
Man.
got killed.
Do you guys think these guys are acting because it helps them kind of stay alive, or do you think they just don't know when to bow out?
I think they're just having fun.
Yeah.
They're
Show up.
making that money.
Yeah,
Making them
show up, put a
What is he
costume on.
needed for? I mean, I'm sure he's. No offense, he's probably
Why-
got
why-
5,
why
10
does-
years left. Like,
Why does Mr. Beast still make videos? I don't
so-
know.
Why does Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley still tour forever with Kiss? They don't need to. That's
That's
what keeps
true.
what keeps them
But
alive.
that's what I'm saying. Do you think it just keeps them alive?
they're- yeah, they're just-
going.
I'm not gonna stop if I can remember my lines and
So you're
and-
okay with like if you
No,
get
I'm not okay with
the
it.
teeth.
Like they probably could have done a better job of like ADRing that stuff,
Mhm.
but
Okay.
whatever. Anyway, that was a weird tangent.
Teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a 3-episode miniseries. It's basically a trilogy of movies,
Mhm.
essentially. And this show has been in the works for like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years, something like that. Long time. And it's finally come out. And I have mixed feelings about it. I don't know about you guys.
I enjoyed the shit out of it.
I enjoyed it. I don't have any real complaints. I'm not like
You know what I did?
I'm not a super nerd for John Wick, so I'm not like, oh my god, I can't wait to learn about the Continental. I'm
Are
like,
all
you-
3 parts out?
no,
just one
it's
at a time.
weekly.
Okay.
It's a movie a week for the next 3
Yeah,
weeks.
what were you gonna say, buddy? Sorry.
I would say I like it better than Wick 4.
Yes. The action scenes in this first mini movie episode.
Yeah. It's an hour and a half. It's a
an
movie.
hour and a half. It's a movie. It's 90 minutes. The action scene, that stairwell scene in this one was,
Yeah.
it was
But
legit.
you mean the one where they like actually did John Wick stuff in it
yes.
and not fall down 14 times?
yes.
Yeah. And there was a weird scene in here where there's like a car wreck. And
Oh, that was super cartoony, huh?
and I was like, it almost felt low, but like they
Are
ran
you,
out of
are you
money.
talking about the end, the car chase
Yeah,
at the end?
yeah.
So that's the very end of the movie. We're just going to skip
The way
to
at the end?
What I'm talking about is like there's a scene in the movie where there's a car crash
Mhm.
with the 3 main characters,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and it just looked so low budget.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
that point, like this, the show is very inconsistent because like the opening stairwell fight scene,
Great.
awesome, amazing.
Yep.
And then like other stuff, it's kind of like you can tell like they were trying to save money and it's like a TV budget.
Sure.
But like, you know, they're doing a really good job with like the period piece because it starts off in the 50s and it goes into the 70s, 70s New York. So it's
50s.
Yeah.
Dirty
50s.
and grimy,
Yeah.
crime riddled.
Yeah.
Love it.
You mean current New York?
Yeah. They didn't have to dress anything.
Yeah.
That's what it
Current
was
New
like.
York is nothing
Just-
like 70s New York.
Yeah. No,
This is
try San Francisco. Maybe you can get that vibe.
yeah.
But they actually gave us a little insight into how like the police deal with like the high table underworld type thing. And at this point, not even all criminals know about you know, the criminal underworld, which is kind of interesting.
Before we get to this amazing super chat from William Forbus, I wanted to say there was one moment. So like this show and John Wick franchise as a whole kind of like rides the line somewhere between like action movie, The Raid, and like Sin City comic book.
Yeah.
Right. It kind of
right.
like just kind of weaves in and out of those two lines. There was a scene in this one that completely took me out of it because it literally ripped straight out of
the
something like
woman
Sin
with the
City.
mask.
No,
No, I like that.
that was cool,
that was Wick, man. That was good stuff.
yeah, but the cab who hit the guy on the street in the beginning of the show, right after the heist.
You mean the really bad CGI guy who goes flying?
Yeah, he like the cab, a big yellow 70s cab. It looks like something straight out of Sin City. Hits this dude, and he just goes up. And they're like, "Well, don't worry about him. He doesn't actually come back down."
It's like a special effect out of Indiana Jones.
It was so goofy.
Yeah.
I was like, that was
No,
weird.
you're not. This is far from a perfect movie.
No.
Far from a perfect show. But I feel like it had the soul of a John Wick show.
Sure.
You know, I never felt like it went to a weird, cartoony, video gamey bullshit place that Wick 4 went to.
Sure.
You know, and I'm sorry, I'm really still on.
I don't
Wick
like that
4
movie either. Don't worry
and
about it.
how shitty it was compared to the other
I
movies.
liked it.
It was terrible. It was fucking
I
terrible.
was
the girl
entertained.
who doesn't like candy
Yeah.
corn likes
Yeah.
John
Are
Wick.
you not
Yeah.
entertained?
This felt more like it was set in the same world as like Wick 2.
Sure. Yeah.
Somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Which is a perfect segue to the super chat
Yeah, go ahead.
from William Forbus. $10. Thank you, sir. They still tour with Kiss because Kiss rocks, and I don't care if you disagree with me because I'm right. LOL. I've seen Wick 1 through 3. Does the Continental hold up to
Yes.
those movies? Yes.
Yes, it does.
The answer to that question is yes. I think 1 through 3 are a great trilogy. Have a lot of fun. They jumped the shark a little bit, but nothing that's like too terrible.
Yeah.
4 was just like, ugh. And this show, I feel like you said, it goes back a little bit. It feels like it fits right in with the first 3 movies.
This feels like 1970s New York. The
Yeah.
cars are right. The costumes are right. The attitude's right. The actors are good.
Everybody smokes.
Everybody smokes. You know what I liked about this movie is it
What's that?
felt like a grungy
It was dirty.
70s. There was sex. There was tits.
Mm-hmm.
There was language. There was
Tits on Peacock.
You know. Oh, it's very R-rated.
Yeah, man, we got
It's
kids
very
on cock.
And you know what else this and this
Bro, if we don't make a
listen,
skit out of that, somebody write that down.
this is something else that people are going to think of. It's going to be weird coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, go for it.
But it had the diversity bullshit
Okay.
in this movie that Hollywood requires out of stuff now.
I mean, the strong female cop? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm talking about that.
Strong
But-
Latina
but,
female
but
cop.
everything was in this movie to make it
Like
it
check
was,
the boxes.
to check the boxes were there, but I didn't feel like any of it was forced.
Yeah.
You know, it's just it feels like New York City
Mhm.
in 1970. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
It's like, oh well, she's the first female detective in this unit
Okay, whatever.
because she's fucking the captain of the unit.
Yeah.
Literally,
That was
because
dark.
she's fucking the captain of the
Yeah.
unit.
Yeah, she
You know-
literally fucked her way into the position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and it was
But that's what she did back in the
that's what she
70s.
did.
Yeah.
That's what she did.
Jack's
You
axe
know-
says, tits on cock, let's go.
But there's a griminess there, and there was a griminess to New York City at this time. You know,
Yeah.
before Rudy Giuliani didn't come in here and clean the city up yet.
Mhm.
It was a shithole. It was crime infested, and that's
That's old school New York.
You know, I
Which
felt
is
like
a lot like New School.
I was waiting for you know, the Beretta to show up, or you know, some grungy 70s television show police dudes to come in, you know, Starsky and Hutch or something, or whatever. That's what it kind of the vibe I got from it.
I did like, so like there's a scene in this episode where basically the female cop, she's been warned off the Continental by her
Mhm.
boss. But she goes in anyway because she's curious.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes to the bar, and the bartender's like, "What can I get you?" And she's like, "Give me like a whiskey on the rocks." And she puts cash down on the
Yeah.
on the bar. And the minute the bartender sees the cash, he like looks over to like his supervisor, and supervisor just kind of like gives him a nod, and then like everyone just starts like
everybody knows.
Yeah,
It's like everybody starts showing their gun. It's like, look, bitch, get the fuck out.
Yeah, can I get a room? No, you can't get a room.
I'll fill up.
Yeah. They're like, sorry, we have no vacancies.
Yeah. It was so cold too.
They were onto her the second she walked in.
Yeah. But that's the cool aspect of the Continental that we all loved from the Wick movies.
Yeah.
It's like this secret organization that like you can't get into.
Let me ask you guys this question.
Yeah, what's up?
So I'm going to go back to the beginning of the movie. Winston's, he's in London and he's trying to rustle up some money for an investment opportunity from this millionaire friend guy that he has for some parking structures.
Uh-huh.
So, and he has his mistress.
Yeah.
Who's the dude's wife.
Who's also in on it.
Spoiler alert.
I guess spoiler alert for the beginning.
But, and they pull it off and then he leaves and he goes back to the hotel and they bang. All right. So now the theory out there is, so Winston is John Wick's dad.
That's the theory. Yep.
So did we just watch them conceive John Wick in that hotel room with that millionaire chick?
No. So here's my theory.
Well, that doesn't mean my theory could be right. Mr. Oh, no, here's my theory.
No, you're wrong.
I think my theory is I'm right.
Okay. I acknowledge Vader might be right.
Don't fucking know however me. But go ahead. I want to hear your theory.
So my theory is that Winston and the cop lady get together, and John Wick is the
I don't think so.
No, you guys are missing a key aspect to the second movie. His lineage.
Well, yeah,
the Russian family that he's a member of.
But that doesn't mean he wasn't like left on their doorstep by the millionaire heiress chick, because she's not supposed to be having Winston's baby.
Well, also technically, like you could say that Winston is part of that.
Yeah, could very well be.
Yeah, they'd have to do some narrative backflips to figure that one out. Because the brother aspect of the beginning, like Winston's brother, the whole reason is he's going to try and save his brother from the Continental. And I'm like, it just seems like these two guys are not from any kind of super crazy, awesome Russian family. Like I'm not getting those vibes. I feel like whoever John Wick's mom is going to be.
We're getting in trouble for spoilers, by the way.
I'm sorry. See, I told you.
I can't help. I can't talk about these things.
Careful with it, man.
Not giving away spoilers.
Just be careful. It's a good show. Go watch it, guys.
Yeah.
Turn this live stream off. Go watch that, and then come back and finish the live stream. $2. So it's like Hill Street Blues, just R-rated cool. What's Hill Street Blues?
It was a show back in the 80s, 90s. It was the first show I think ever had a bare butt on primetime TV.
No, that was NYPD Blue.
Was
the Bears?
I don't know, but yeah, it was in the 80s.
The Bears.
It was a
that's the back of Nadia's head again.
gritty cop drama from the 80s.
You gotta put it on you when she walks back in the door.
My camera is in front of her too.
Oh God, what do we do? Oh no, somebody walked out of the
Too
studio.
much caffeine today.
Too much caffeine. Anyway, so
I'm actually so. I thought the first episode was okay.
Yeah.
It was a good setup. And at the ending, Winston, he's like, I'm going after the Continental. I'm going after Mel Gibson. And I'm interested to see what happens, because there are some colorful characters in this show.
Yeah,
sure.
And I get the feeling that the guy, the black guy who was in Nam with Winston's brother is actually Lawrence Fishburne's character.
The one who got shot.
I was
the
getting
one in the helicopter.
I was getting No, not the guy in the helicopter. The other guy. The guy who had like the underground gun room.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep.
So like I'm getting the idea that this is going to be an origin story for a lot of the characters that we've seen in John Wick,
as it should be.
I'm all for that.
To be honest with you,
I'm all for that. I don't want. So if we're gonna get an hour and a half each episode, we got 3 episodes. That's what, 4 hours ish. 4.5 hours.
4.5 hours.
4.5 hours of screen time for
cool.
the show. I don't necessarily want to see Winston take over the Continental in that short a time period. To come in cold, not knowing anything about this world.
Yeah.
And then starting a war with Mel Gibson, who runs Continental. And then by the end of the 3rd episode, just running the whole show. I that's too much. I feel like they need to, if they're going to make more, I hope they make more seasons, because this story.
I don't know.
I don't think this
maybe they will.
needs to be stretched out a little bit. Like a nice pizza.
I want to see the story. I don't want to have to read about it in a comic book or graphic novel or something.
Yeah.
But I felt like this show was very faithful to the Wick movies that I liked. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, I
agree.
I thought the characters were cool. I liked the Winston backstory we're getting. I thought his brother was interesting.
Super interesting character. I was
Don't spoil anything. But, there's a really cool story with his brother that sets everything up.
Brother's a badass.
His brother is a badass.
How many episodes are out?
There's 3.
Just
one?
What's the first one?
Are you paying attention at all?
No.
I
will watch it.
There is some definitely some interesting characters in this thing, like Hansel and Gretel, the twin weirdo assassins.
The Scottish guy that was beating that dude up.
Yeah,
that was great.
The table, what do they call those? The chick, she was in like
the high table.
The high table, but there's a adjudicator, adjudicator. That's what the chick with the mask is.
Oh, okay.
We meet this. She has a very small role in this first movie.
Yeah.
But she has the mask on, and she's an adjudicator, and she has a henchman who's like this Scottish dude,
kilt wearing badass.
Yeah, he's like super gay, but he's gonna fuck you up. You know what I mean, with the painted fingernails and all this kind of stuff.
I didn't notice that.
Oh yeah,
really?
I'm pretty sure he's something.
Oh, he's a twinkle toe.
He's wearing eyeshadow.
Yeah,
oh no, I didn't notice that at all.
Something off about
a little off about the guy in the kilt,
but he likes to fuck you up, and I really thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a bear.
He's something.
The bears.
And but there's enough interesting, almost comic book type characters that are in this that are like I could see in the movies.
Yeah,
that would be
because the fourth one they went.
The fourth one was too far.
Aren't they talking about a fifth one potentially?
Yeah,
like bringing him back from the dead.
Whatever. I hope not.
No, please no.
Because if unless they dial it back, Wick 5 is just. I would go watch it, but I really
let it rest, man.
Yeah,
let it rest.
Let it rest.
I want to I know this isn't a super chat, but this person's name cracks me up. Dildo Gaggins.
Dildo Gaggins.
For
Frodo.
That's funny.
That's somebody who can't escape. Like Daniel Radcliffe can't escape Harry Potter. Elijah Wood can't escape Frodo, no matter what weird.
So there's a funny meme. I'm sure you've all seen it, but it's like Aragorn is sitting there with a sword. He says for Frodo, and he runs off into the thing. And then there's like 4 dudes in like the 5th row in the back of the army going, "Fuck is Frodo? Why are we fighting for Frodo? I don't even know who this guy is." It just cracks me up every time.
Yeah, just
real quick, getting back to.
Yeah, I was going to get back to the thing. I just want to say, there's a lot of people out there that are saying this show is not that great. And
like the critics,
there's a lot of critics out there, but here's my impression of every Rotten Tomatoes critic that didn't like this movie or this show or whatever this is. What is it? A show?
Miniseries.
Is it a movie?
Miniseries. Yeah.
It's like this show would be really good if it didn't have Mel Gibson in it.
Oh, jeez.
Really? Is that their biggest complaint?
That's their biggest bitch.
Mel Gibson was great in this.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And I thought Mel Gibson was great.
And he's in it for like 3 minutes.
No, he's in there more than that. He's in it way more than a lot of the other characters are. He's the big bad.
He's the big bad, but he's a small part in the first one. But that's a ridiculous complaint.
It is. It absolutely is, because people can't look past.
How long ago did he say that stuff?
He had a mental breakdown back in the day. He said some stupid shit.
Wasn't it 2000s? Like early 2000s, like 20 years ago?
It was like South Park season 2.
Is that when they parried it?
Yeah, something like that.
How can they have problems with him but not have problems with Alec Baldwin?
Yeah, I don't know, because
Ezra Miller.
Or Ezra Miller.
Because
or like any of them.
Those kind of people, they're just really picky and choosy, and and they have to fit their narrative of whatever it is they're trying to say.
I don't trust Rotten
Mel Gibson's great in this movie, and I thought it was a lot of fun.
Now, the car Winston was driving around, was that John Wick's
car?
I think that's the same car, yeah.
Same car.
I mean, it's the same car. I don't know if it's literally like they took this car and they just gave it to John Wick when he got old enough. I don't know if that's the case.
It's his dad's car.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's his car. He fixes it up. He's a millionaire. He conned that dude out of like millions of dollars.
There's the other connection.
Where in the movie series did they say that he was his John Wick's dad?
They never said it.
Okay, so why is there assumption to it?
Well, no, they said it at the end of the 4th movie.
Well,
did they?
Did they? I know he called him son, but I felt like that's just like
he called him son in Russian. So there's
is there a difference?
The question though is does John Wick know that he's his dad?
Not anymore. He's
Probably
dead.
not.
Yeah,
So good.
that's what the whole thing.
Not
Now
anymore.
I got to go watch the freaking movie again. God
Oh,
damn it.
just watch the last 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Just the last 10 minutes.
But yeah, the cars thing.
Yeah.
Why would they show a sex scene with Winston and the lady?
They didn't
Because
show
he's a
anything,
ladies'
though.
man.
But I think it meant something.
And
I think that was.
I disagree. I think it was too much of a one night stand type thing. I don't think it's anything.
She's not a
uniform.
one night stand.
You don't
She's
think so?
absolutely not a one night stand.
I don't know about that.
Because this was pre-planned. The whole scene was pre-planned. Her coming up there and putting on the show.
You really want to hope this is where he was conceived.
Well,
I'm
pretty convinced.
I saw
when John Wick was
when-
conceived. Like
when
walking in on
you
his
watch the
parents.
show, you can tell me differently. But yeah, I'm pretty convinced that was,
All right.
you know, the little swimmers went up the tunnel and conceived some John Wick. some
Graphic.
John Wick
No
action.
feminine hygiene product.
No,
No.
not at all.
Matt Vader tries. That is
It's
feminine
1960
hygiene products.
1970. Yeah.
How do you? I don't want to stick my finger in your bag, but I want some candy corn. Yeah,
I don't want to stick my finger in your bag.
but I
Gross.
want some candy corn.
I want some candy corn too.
Yeah. I know,
Why is
right?
it dark on the end of that one?
It's chocolate.
Because there's chocolate ones and there's yellow ones. What is it? I don't know what flavor the yellow one is. Team candy corn.
Yeah. Hashtag team
Oh,
candy corn.
I'm a vampire.
Blah. I love candy
Blah,
corn. Blah.
Candy corn.
Scott
blah.
Bakula
Scott Bakula.
Bakula.
John Wick
Bakula.
is my son. Blah. All right.
on a boat.
Dracula on a boat. The next thing on our list is
Wait.
Invincible. Are we done? We're done with.
I got this.
Oh.
He conceived John Wick with the million.
Here we go.
Jesus Christ.
She had the kid, didn't want it because she's married to the actual guy with money.
Uh-huh.
Gives it to Winston. Winston goes and gives it to his sister or whatever at the orphanage.
Mhm.
The orphanage lady raises him.
Okay. I'm on board.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. It makes total sense. It would absolutely fit.
That's what I'm going with until I'm proven wrong.
Okay. I believe you.
Okay.
I'm going to eat this candy corn while you introduce the next topic.
What's the next topic? Oh, Invincible. Hey, we're talking about Invincible, and I'm gonna tell you the whole article right now. What's his name? Kirkland or
Kirkman.
Robert Kirkman.
Robert Kirkman, the creator of Invincible, said, "I really hope this series goes for 7 to 8 seasons." The end.
I don't think it was.
That's the entire article. Am I wrong?
No.
That's the entire. It's 12. That's 12 sentences. It's like, man,
Don't you love
this is a really big-
journalists?
journalists. It's like we got this got published.
Fluff
I
this
can
up.
get my credentials to go to Comic-Con now because I wrote this bullshit article that Robert Kirkman said, I really hope this series goes to 8 seasons. Because then I can get the whole
Like 7 paragraphs out of that, please.
yeah. No, it's not even that. It's like 12 sentences. It's
Oh, is
not
that
even,
all it
it's
is?
not even an article.
Really?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
So you really only need to read the
the
Yeah,
headline.
Headline.
Literally on this one. I really hope this goes
Um,
7 to 8 seasons. That's the entire thing.
okay.
I don't think it will.
It's really a dark show.
It's
It's
a
good.
very
Holy
dark,
shit.
But it
but it's
takes
good.
too long in between seasons for them to get it out.
Yeah.
So I
7 to 8
cannot-
seasons.
2
feel like-
years. It's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years.
and then not even the second season's come out yet.
No.
I will be 97
Actually,
years old when season 8 comes out.
Yeah.
Actually, they released
They released like a little
something.
mini thing in
It
between.
was the Eve. It was the backstory
Yeah.
for Adam Eve.
Yeah.
Which I watched, which was also good.
Mhm.
But what Kirkman's saying here is that in order to do it right,
Yeah.
which is take the comics and adapt them to the screen for 7 or 8
Right.
seasons, that's how long it's going to take, because we all know what happened with the Walking
Walking
fucking
Dead.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
It was literally became The Walking Dead.
That was not
Yeah.
a fun show to work on.
But yeah, that's all, that's all this article says. That's it. That's all it is.
It's a great show.
It's a great
didn't-
comic,
I liked
actually,
it.
Yeah.
too. It's really good. It's fun.
It's very interesting. It's very brutal, very dark.
The first season was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
all,
saying I didn't like it.
I'm all for them doing a lot of seasons, but
Production would have to pick up.
yeah, they've got to dedicate a whole team to making the next season while the
Mhm.
current season's out.
And it's an Amazon show, and Amazon's pulling back
You
on the money right
Well,
now.
they're charging for ads now. So
They'll make up
You know,
for it.
it's
Is
okay.
that are they trying to recoup money from the Rings of Power
absolutely
show?
100%.
Like we lost our ass on
We
the
got
Rings of
ass
Power thing.
kicked on this show. Yeah.
How many more seasons do they dedicate
Like
to that
12.
thing?
But,
Jesus.
but a rock knows when it's sinking.
Yeah.
What?
That's a line from the show.
Get out.
They would be smart if they did The
Thank
Boys
you.
and Invincible opposite years. So they released
Yeah.
the boys, they released
Yeah.
Invincible,
That'll be
they
all right.
released the boys, Invincible.
But we got Generation V.
I
coming
know.
out.
That doesn't look good.
I just want to say thank you to Jeff for giving his life so that the tree can be sacrificed so they can make the ditch that birthed Mordor.
Thank you, Don Limanor.
Don Limanor, the dark elf, the brown elf.
I didn't watch that
Okay,
show.
so
Did you actually watch the whole Rings of Power?
I did.
I could not.
We
do
tortured
it.
ourselves
It's so
so we
boring.
could have
You guys
something to
reviewed it
talk
on the
about
show.
on Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
We torture
That's why I
our
can't watch
literally
it so
R.I.P.
bad.
Jeff.
eyeballs and our pokers in our eyes so we can have content for our fantastic audience out there.
It was surprisingly
God, it was
dumb.
bad. It was so
It
stupid.
was surprisingly dumb.
Don Limanor.
I made it through 2 episodes and it was just so boring to me. Remove Lord of the
Listen.
Rings. Just the story itself was just so boring. I was like, nope, I'm
Yeah,
out.
Nadia, listen,
I don't have
if
to
you're
review it.
going to have a podcast
Mhm.
and you're going to do this kind of stuff on a weekly
Yeah.
basis, you have to sacrifice.
No,
You have
that's
to
why I
watch
won't
some
watch
shit.
Ahsoka.
You have to watch some
Nope,
shit
I got
that
Star
other
Wars
people
girls
don't
on my
wanna watch.
panel. I don't need to do it.
But Anakin came back for
I
a
don't
scene,
give a shit.
and he had a red lightsaber,
Don't care.
and his eyes were Sith.
What?
His eyes were Sith.
That's why
His
I've
eyes were
got
Sith.
girls on the street. They'll watch Star Wars, and I watch Fall of the House of Usher or whatever's coming out, and then there you go.
You will watch the show,
No.
whether you like it or not. Lord Nadia. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
$10
that.
from William Forbus. Yes, you should use that as a screenshot, Vader with the vampire teeth, for the October movies.
Consider it done.
Can I at least do a different one?
No.
No. Invincible is one of the reasons why I keep Prime. Kirkman also wants to have less time in between seasons. Well, that's good. Well, he
Yeah.
should. I mean, it's freaking wait takes too long. Oh, there we go. That's better. Good job, sir.
We are definitely in bizarro world today.
Listen,
Betcha.
this is the Salty Nerd podcast.
Yeah,
I
this is-
understand.
This
We
is
have
where-
fun here.
We have fun and we don't give a fuck. All right.
Oh man.
All right. Bam.
Boom.
Okay.
All right.
Shady Mile.
Shady Mile. Shady Mile
This
and
is why I
Criticus.
should break my no drinking rule.
Yeah,
You
never-
probably have more fun.
Yeah.
You're never gonna.
So
make it.
Vader, we clockworked orange our way through Rings of Power.
We did something.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
I'm not watching episode season 2. I'm just not.
I tried watching the first episode of season 2 of Wheel of Time. I just couldn't.
I didn't even start it. Listen, I'm really pissed off that we have to watch Invasion season 2. And the only reason we're doing that is because
We
we
promised.
promised our 12 viewers that we would do it for them.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a lot of
Um,
people that like our coverage of that show.
Wait,
They specifically come and watch our show.
So I guess.
wait a minute. You just told me if I'm going to be a podcaster, I have to watch all this shit, and you're not going to watch me.
I said you're gonna have to watch some things that you're not gonna want to
No.
watch.
Yeah, and you don't want to watch Wheel of Time?
Well, because it's
Wheels of Time. Is it
I
Wheels
watched
of Time
the
or
entire
Wheel of
first
Time?
season.
Thank you.
I watched the entire first season.
Matt, they
It's gross. It's a
Yeah.
gross show.
Have you ever heard of the Ballad of Matt Vader?
But you know what? if Alex and Matt decided that as a group we were going to review that show on a weekly basis,
You'd watch it.
I would watch it.
Yep. And he'd yell at us in a text
And
message.
that's
every
right.
I'm
day.
glad I'm Salty Nerd adjacent. So I don't have to watch this.
But you know, there might come a time when you're going to have to watch a show that you don't want to watch
No,
to hang out with us on Tuesday afternoons.
I'll get the highlights.
So, just saying.
Look at the
We can't eat the whole bag, dude. I'm putting these up. Jesus Christ.
I'll watch somebody else's
Yeah, that's-
review of it.
That's yours.
I mean, at that point, we might as well just have Jude
Back.
back.
Yeah.
All right.
Here, put these over there.
Why'd you put them away?
know you won't.
Oh, I'm gonna open that bag later. Come on, I'm
We
gonna,
still got 4 more hours of
I know,
recording to
I'm
do.
I'm gonna
fat
get
boy.
that bag, man. Yeah, all of our content for October is just gonna be me munching on candy corn over and over again. You're gonna slowly see me get bigger. I'm gonna gain weight.
Why'd
Just
you gain
pure
20
sugar.
pounds in October?
Candy corn.
Candy corn.
Skin gets all oily and orange.
Yeah,
Candy corn, watching a lot of cock.
ew. Cack. Watching a lot of stuff
Tits
on
on
the
cock. Oh man, they got tits on cock now. Yeah, bro. That new Continental shows the shit. All right, $50 from William
Jesus
Forbes.
Christ.
My God, sir. Because you did it again, Peter. $50.
I got to quit my job.
I'm so definitely screenshotting and sending it to everyone. I don't watch Invasion, but I do love y'all's reviews. Fantastic content. Hopefully, season 3 won't happen.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Like, I don't even care if they don't resolve anything by the end of season 2. I just want the show to be over.
It's really that bad?
Yes.
I want to just say really quick that to William Forbus, bro, we really appreciate you. I don't have the words to appreciate you and the support that you show the show. It means so much. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
I can't say it any other way.
Yeah, it goes a long way.
Yeah.
And it's literally keeping a roof over my head and food on my table.
Yeah, all this, you bet.
Yeah.
Are you
And
gonna
I owe
Kevin
these
Smith
guys
cry?
dinner today.
What's that?
Are you going to Kevin Smith cry?
No,
For him?
I'm not- I don't cry.
No.
The only time I cry is
At Wrath-A-Con.
Wrath-A-Con
And-
and Maverick.
And the end of
End of
Top Gun
Maverick.
Maverick.
And I haven't watched that a second time, so I don't know if it'll work again. I'm gonna have to test that theory, but
It'd be interesting.
you know,
Can we do it here?
we can,
Dude,
but the whole I have been in forever, always shall be your friend
yeah.
gets me every time.
Every time.
Only time I've ever
The
cried.
new one, the J.J. Abrams?
No.
Fuck you. Jesus Christ.
And that was the last time we saw Nadia.
Get the fuck out of here.
Did you hear the attitude on that? That was a FAAAK. Fuck you.
Jesus.
That's the only one I've
Christ.
seen.
Wow. All right. William
Okay,
Forbus, on
listen.
that note, sir.
She can't come back until she gets fucking educated a little bit, okay? You're not sitting in that chair again until you will go watch Wrath-A-Con.
Which one?
Wait, you've never
Star
seen
Trek
Wrath-A-Con?
No. I mean, I've seen the J.J. Abrams one.
I'm pumping my fist.
It's the end of the live stream.
I'm done. Jesus.
Go to Critic List. We're going to watch
My
freaking
God.
Wrath-A-Con. We'll be back next week on Tuesday. Thank you guys so much. William Forbus, you are the man. Let me shout out to Super Chatters real quick. William Forbus, new member. William Forbus. JT, Dash Attack, Wendy Hunter, Dork Knight. What is this one? Magitech Mags? How do you say her name?
Mags.
Did we
Just
read
call her
this?
Mags? Okay,
Yeah,
Mags.
yeah,
Did I miss one?
William Forbus, Tickle Teachers for $20 that we owe Danny. William Forbus,
yeah. Technically 17.
William Forbus, Adam, and William Forbus. Thank you guys so much.
And also, he gifted all the memberships.
And the new
Mhm.
memberships. Yeah, join up.
Well, hold on.
Make sure you take advantage of that membership too, because we have fresh content hitting you every single week on the in the members only area. What are you doing?
With what? That's Danny knocking on the door
Oh,
for his
for-
$20.
Did you set yourself up for your own joke?
I did.
That's terrible. All right, guys.
We got 2 more super chats.
We did
Oh
already.
my God.
Do
William
we?
Forbus.
Is it both?
Oh wait, X-Wing's in the house.
Oh, X-Wing's in the house.
That dude's awesome.
Right on,
I
man.
love
$5. Here, count me in. Sorry, I'm late. Right
He was on a Saturday morning with us a couple weeks ago.
Oh, right on.
It was great.
I got to
It was
join
really
the guys
good.
for
We had a really
Saturdays
good
one of
show.
these days. And the last one for $10 from William Forbus. Okay, it's okay, Nadia. JJ was my first track. Watch OG track. Way better.
Yeah.
3
And,
exclamation points.
And Forbus just gifted 10 more.
Wow,
subs.
dude, you were a madman. But
Will
thank
it
you.
hold up for me, though? Will it hold up for me? The original Wrath of...
Yeah.
Wrath-A-Con is watch.
Do you like good movies?
Yes.
Then it'll hold up.
But she has no concept of the original series.
Yeah.
But,
So,
watch the Space Seed episode and then go watch Wrath-A-Con.
Well, hold on. Maybe she needs to watch like the highlight reel of the
Well,
OG.
keep in mind, when we did our Star Trek reviews, Jude hadn't seen any Star
true.
Trek. And so we had to take her through the motion picture.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I think we watched Space Seed, and then when we watched
Yeah.
Wrath-A-Con, right?
We watched them in order.
Should we hold her hand while we experience this? And,
Well,
and
whatever you
guide
guys
her
want.
through
We can. I don't care.
so where should I start?
the TV show?
All of it?
No.
No.
Highlight.
There's probably 10 episodes.
Maybe even less than that.
Yeah. that you need to
Okay.
If you really want to blitz through it, but at least find out like the best OG Star Trek episodes. Watch those and watch Space Seed, which is a direct prequel to Wrath-A-Con. And then you can watch the motion picture.
Is Space Seed an episode?
Space
Yeah.
Seed is an episode, season 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Season 2. Yeah.
And then go right into
I
the
don't know.
movie?
Yeah. And then what was cool about Wrath-A-Con when it came out is nobody knew that it was a sequel
Mm.
to an episode of,
Oh.
of the show.
It's the old,
And we're all
old
like,
school nerds are like,
yeah,
I remember
what?
that.
Con? What? Botany Bay? That's really cool. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was a really neat thing that they did. I thought
Yeah.
it was really cool.
Okay. I'll do
So-
it. Homework?
Homework.
Okay.
Homework.
There you go.
There's your nerd homework.
Right on.
All right, folks. Thank you all so much. Really appreciate it. William Forbus, you are the man. Thank you for single-handedly supporting our drinking habit. Appreciate it, sir.
Yes. And our keep an eye out for our future thumbnails with Matt Vader as a candy corn vampire.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, and
oh wait, can I shout out what's
yeah,
sorry.
do your thing.
Yeah. So Dames and Dorks this Thursday, 5
Okay.
p.m. Pacific time.
James
Yeah.
works.
We're
Good.
gonna be covering Barbie with our special guest, Lofty. So
No, Lofty
Okay.
Pixels.
yeah.
Very good. Cool. Sounds great. Criticalist, guys, a new app that we are sponsored by, and we are heavily using it. Go join up. It's way better than Rotten Tomatoes, way more fun than Letterboxd, and you will find us there probably on the daily, dropping reviews of movies, and we're having a lot of fun. It's a brand new app, literally from the ground up. If you jump in now, you're starting it off. You're helping them grow. So it's a really cool, very fun app. Criticalist, go use it, and we'll see you there. All right, guys, stay salty. See you next week.